Okay. Once again, starting things up, sharing my link, and then I'll get into it, checking if the sound is fine. Let me check. Okay. Checking if things are okay, if the sound is fine. Okay, I think it is. So now I'll share the link and then I'll get into it. As I went to get my link through my phone so I can share it, I got recommended lives, like multiple lives of like people playing danganronpa like them. Now I'm nosy and I want to know, I want to see, because I'm so danganronpa peeled. But yeah, sharing my link. I'm gonna leave a comment from my account that I have on my phone, just to, see if chat is working. I should always do that. I don't know why I don't always do it. I just trust someone will come in and be like, hey. But I'll do it. Okay, but first sharing it on Insta. Okay. I gotta find a good picture. Okay, whatever. So what's up? No one's here. I don't know who I'm asking what's up. Okay, today I'll really only finish the trial because I cannot keep streaming so long. Yesterday my back was like hurting. Like I need to move. Okay, here's a link. Link. Okay. Yay! Now to have my YouTube open so I can check if someone is on chat, and so I can check if chat is working. Hello guys, it's me, Naito Kumaela on the Nintendo. No, on the Danganronpa S. Fuck, another stream. Now we'll check if it's working. It's probably working. Oh my god, I'm so nervous for trial. To continue trial, because we both... That's like... I fuck shit up on trial. Oh yeah, chat is working. Fine. Okay. Ready to go. Oh my god, I'm excited. But also nervous. And also, like, dying. Yesterday night, I kept thinking, like, oh my god, who did it? It's not Akane. Because if it was Akane, they wouldn't be targeting her right now. I feel like really my first suspect as well. Also, oh my god, I don't know if I'm too loud today because I have my computer in another position, which makes me, like, be closer to the mic. But well, whatever, let's just get into it. I have my Monami plushie right next to me for emotional support. I wish I could put the camera because, like, I don't mind being seen. It's just that my computer could not handle it. But yeah, just know that I have a Monami with... Wait, did I save on 5? I don't remember. Oh yes, I was. Oh man. But still, if it's not Akane, then who is it? Because, like, the only reason I said Kanata and Kinji were for very little things, because I don't distrust them. In fact, I trust Kinji with my life, if I'm being real here. With Kanata, it's like I said, it's those characters that I really, like, I'm not really sure about. like what they would do. But with Kinji, I swear to God, I trust him because I'm in love with him. He's really cool. Okay, let's see what shit we haven't used yet. So that, you know, it will probably one of those. Oh my god, let me check again for the quality. Sorry, I have to check again just because my internet isn't super today. Oh, I guess it's fine. I just checked. What happened here? The floor and walls of the switch room are full of burnt marks. No matter how you look at it, it's very recent. What was the cause? Okay. Stomach. When did we use this? I know I wanted to use this, but I'm not sure if I ended up using it or not. Okay, the amount of blood loss must have been... It took a long time to die. She said she must have felt it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the broken flashlights, which makes me think that these people, the killer and the killed, were both, you know, just doing something. I don't know. Investigating, maybe. Okay, maybe, but we still don't know what's the last X, we still don't know what it is. Because it's the other three that they concluded that it's probably like made or... But the last one, what is it? Oh my god, can I know? Fucking hell. Okay, broken window we did use. I'm pretty sure I used this too. We didn't talk about this yet. Yeah, we didn't use this yet. We also didn't really... We talked about it, but I don't think we really used this yet. Switch that trigger the fire is caused by the lighter. I don't know. Yuki Maeda might be. This one I can't really... I can't really... like make sense of it. Blood marks. I also don't think we use this. Wire trap. Right, that would... I feel like this would be very important to like to really understand like the full case. I don't know. Atana's injury. It's hard to say that the killer targeted Atana. Maybe this will be important because it's like because it was her, like Ayame, and so they're like, oh, but if it injured her so bad, why would it be her or whatever? Because that's what I said. Like, I'm a victim of that sort of thinking, but I don't know, maybe it could be. Maybe she's one of those like Leon. Here I go with Leon. That's like, she doesn't even like what she does. Nah, but I don't think so. She really seems like the type of girl that likes it. Wait, what was the purpose of the wire trap? Wait. Not the Portuguese jumping out. But yeah, maybe the purpose wasn't even to hurt nobody. I don't know. Nah, but I do think the wire trap has something to do with Kizuna too. Yeah, this one I really don't know. I know I already said that. Okay, whatever, this one. Yeah. Kinju Hatano Mekaru Uehara. Kinju Hatano Mekaru Uehara. Discover the body. Yeah, the thing with like the body discovery announcement is also very important. I feel like. Window for... Oh, yeah, we already used that. We also already used this. But it will come up again. Oh my god, I'm nervous, bro. Jesus. Class trial. Alright. Tyra. Among Us. The Among Us potion from the dark web. Okay, Tyra, Among Us, the word maid refers to, or rather, I can't think of anyone but you. Akane. God, they're so beauty. Hello. Hello. I am streaming danganronpa, another chapter 2, trial part 2. Hope you have fun. I am so cooked. because like I'm so slow at the trial things. But yeah, whatever. I already had a million theories on last video, but right now, and like my main suspect was Akane first, but like since they're targeting her now, I'm not so sure anymore. Also, sorry, I have a kind of sick voice because I have a cold. But yeah. They're so Yuri, Ayame and Akane. They're so. That's. It's really her. You killed Tomori? No. Now wait a minute, something. There must be a misunderstanding. I mean, something like this. This is too much. Please wait a minute, everyone. I'm not. I have nothing. I didn't do anything. The dying message was written by a person. The Lord does not lie. As long as the dying message refers to the word made, it has already been revealed. Oh, Kinji. I don't know. It's too soon. It's too soon. Was it a lie at the beginning of the trial to cover up her crime? That's... No! See, I believe she's protecting someone, and the one person I could think that she's protecting is Ayame, because they're so close. It's not like she doesn't get along with others, but clearly Ayame is like the one she's closest to, other than us, other than Yuki. Tyra, tell me with your own words. Are you really the culprit? Me? I'm not the killer. Akane. Why am I the culprit? The dying message might say the word made, but there's a big X next to it. Yes, I want to know what that is. Oh, so like it's not the maid. So maybe it's the wait, no, but how would she know? She was already dead. Okay, but like Akane was with with Mikaku. No. With Ayame. God, it's Ayame, right? No. Okay, let's just play. I always do this. Everything's a reason to stop for a while, and yep. You guys have only interpreted the maid and didn't interpret the X after that. The X could literally be negative. In other words, it means not the maid, so I'm not the culprit. I mean, could be. I don't know yet if what Tyra said is true, but certainly, as she said, we haven't fully decoded the dying message yet. Oh my god, guys, if we get another minigame in Korean, I'm probably gonna be shit at it, and you guys are gonna make fun of me because I actually ate the other one up and found out immediately that it meant dying message, and I was so proud of that now you're gonna be on my ass, and I'm really not gonna. Okay, the X at the end. Well, look at it, it really looks like it says not the maid, but if the dying message means not the maid, as Tyra says, I would rather be more suspicious of Tyra. Oh yeah, are you gonna say that she wrote it? I mean, I don't think so. Oh, why? Don't you think so? Who is the killer? I don't recall seeing messages saying who is not the killer. Seems illogical to write. I mean, she could add the X. Don't be ashamed, I don't like these people who are shorter than me. Well, then I will not tell you my height. Just kidding. I don't think I'm shorter than you. Plus I have tall personality. So you have to trust me. Yep. An innocent one in blood by the own victim. Okay. Rather, you would think it's not the maid, yourself off the suspect list. Hey, doesn't that mean The culprit themselves wrote the dying message? I don't really think so, though. I mean, she could have written the largest X, but I don't think the culprit would really go through the trouble of making a dying message when this crime seems to, they wrote stuff regarding the crime, and they didn't. Like, the crime scene was a mess, so I don't think they would focus on that. Unless that's exactly why they did it, because like the crime scene was a mess. They knew they couldn't like clean shit on time, so they just did that and call it a day. No, but I don't think so. Here I am. I am tall. Well, I believe you, but maybe I am too, who knows. And that's right, there's no law saying that dying messages are all true. They can show up in many ways. For example, the killer manipulates the dying message to lead to an advantage in the trial. Yeah, made X as it is, meaning the only one who would benefit from writing that is not a maid. That is not a maid would be the maid herself. Poor Akane, she's been targeted the whole trial, and even though she was my prime suspect as well, I feel bad now. Like, let's hop off a little bit. Whether an interpretation of the dying message is this or that, there is no way to avoid. Akane, you really are. I feel like Ayame is feeling bad, probably, because Akane probably knows something that would incriminate Ayame, and she's just not saying it because they're so close, and so Yuri. Is Taro really the culprit? Can we conclude the case like this? But what is this feeling? Is it my heart screaming? I feel like all of this, it feels so contradictory. Is it okay to end up with Tara being the culprit? Can I vote now? It will be painful to do anymore. It will just be... I just want to end this quickly. Wait! Oh my god, yes, Mikaku girl! Let's go! Kurokawa. Obviously, it's true that Tyra was suspicious. Thanks. Thanks for validating my... It's true that Tyra was suspicious. Clearly, the way she acted seems questionable. However, there's a problem yet to be solved. What? An unsolved problem? As Kurokawa said, it's too soon to end like this. There must be a cause for this unpleasant feeling. Yeah, a secret that hasn't yet been solved. Oh my god, I'm cooked. Chat. I'm cooked. I know I just looked through the third bullets, but I already forgot. Wait, no, not third flashlight. Fuck. I don't know about that. The broken flashlight. Fuck. An unsolved problem I do not know. Well, what's the point? The dying message is also over. I mean, it's not over, right? The secret of the window is over. Tool procurement problem has also been solved. Wait, no, right? No, wait. Oh yeah, no, the broken flashlight. Wait a minute, is there anything left remaining, as Kurokawa says? Only from what you're thinking. Oh. Don't you think about cases other than murder? Oh, Atana's injury. Probably. Something other than murder. What problem is more important than murder? Bloody cloth, I believe, and it's certainly so far I've been confused about the dying message and the crime situation, but I've been rushing to see the real important fact that we might have missed. What we saw so far in this case, what we are missing. I feel like I have to agree with... They didn't even tell me I can agree. Oh my god. I feel like Hatano's injury, because it wasn't for murder, because that will be related to the wire, right? But then wouldn't it just say wire? Oh my god, I'm cooked. I'm gonna try this and then I'll try the bloody cloth. Because, you know, they used the cloth and it wasn't exactly to murder, but just so they wouldn't get blood on themselves. to me both make sense. Shoot. Yes! Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, right, that's it. Did you find something, Maeda? My name is Maeda. Maeda. Okay, sorry, anyways. Guys, I think it's still a little bit early to call Tyra the culprit. What? What do you mean? You are the one that said the dying message had the word made. About that, I still can't conclude for sure. Thanks to Kurokawa, I could think of something actually. Right after the incident, do you all remember Hatano's injury? Of course, now the trial is coming to an end and Hatano's condition is worsening. Get it in order, okay? Why was Hatano injured? And about it. Why did she get hurt? You saw it, hurt by a wire trap in the leg. Think about it. Who installed the wire trap? When does this come into place? I mean, the killer must have installed it. That's it. In other words, your opinion is that the suspected killer, meaning Tyra, installed the wire trap, right? No, wait a second, I've never installed anything like that. Why would I aim for Yayame-chan? Exactly. That doesn't really mean you can't, though. Oh, wait a minute, Tyra installed the wire trap? The wire trap is there, but when was it installed? When was the wire installed? I don't know exactly what's on the wire, but I can guess because I was there when Hatano was injured. Hatano was trying to grab something at that time. The wire was installed along the way to serve as the bait for it. Then the wire must have been installed as soon as the object was placed. And that object wasn't there, at least until that point. So then, when was the wire installed? After the investigation began? Yeah. When the wire was installed, it was probably immediately after starting the investigation. I believe so. Is there a good reason for that opinion? The wire is not visible, so the exact installation time of the wire itself is unknown, but by other elements it can be inferred. Alright, since the flashlight was like burning. I mean, could be just after the fire, but nah, it was clear it wasn't there before. Drinking water? Okay. Actually, Atano wasn't just hurt. When she was injured, I know I was right next to them, but Atano was injured by the wire while approaching to find and investigate some kind of object, and she got caught in the trap. Hatano, do you remember? Well, of course. It was like 5 minutes ago. Just kidding. Perhaps, are you referring to the burned flashlight? Yeah, there was no such thing in the corner when I found the body with everyone in the power room, but it was there after the investigation started. In other words, the killer used the flashlight as bait to induce someone to get caught in the wire trap? If so, they set the flashlight and installed the wire at the same time, immediately after the investigation began. Is the approximate time to install it? Yeah. Yeah, it's right after the start of the investigation, right? The wire was installed shortly after the investigation began. Yamaguchi? It's strange. This is weird. Weird. It is not. Is it not weird? You, why the sudden yelling? Everyone, open your ears and listen. If Tyra is the culprit, it means Tyra installed the wire right after the investigation started, yes? But that's impossible. Why, you ask? It's because Tyra was with me. You were with Tyra? Surely. Then there was a relationship? Can you stop that? Don't put a joke like that at a time like this. Uh-huh. Does that... I know this exactly because Tyra was in the same place I was, and we didn't do anything. What? How can you say that she didn't do anything so proudly? No, what I mean is, I was going to do some investigation, but I seldom made progress. So... Anyway, that's not what's important, it's Tyra's story. I swear to you, Tyra has been stuck in one spot since everyone gathered to the power room until the trial announcement came out. What? Is that for real? For real? We got a Ryuji here. Apart from anything else, there was only one spot that was inefficient, even if you did a little investigation. I want to hear why. Why didn't you mention this, Tyra? She's protecting someone. I'm so confused. Is it Ayame for real? No, that... It was shocking that Kizuna-chan died. Did any of us do that? Even so, everyone participated in the investigation, but that is not a reason. It doesn't really matter. What's important than that now, Tyra didn't do anything at the time of the investigation, meaning she couldn't install the wire, right? Yeah, that's why I said it's weird. Then Tyra is not the killer? I mean, I've been trying to say that from the very beginning. But what's called a maid? Are we wrong with the interpretation? It's not just that. Tyra lied. She's still suspect no matter how we continue. When that happens, you can't explain the wire trap. What's going on? I think my head will be weird if it gets twisted anymore. Can we stop this already? If you want to die, do it. I won't stop you. It's definitely weird. Apart from being simply contradictory, logically it's playing itself separately, as if several incidents seem to be a gathering event. Huh, true. There's like a lot going on and it feels like it's all not connected. Why? What's missing? It's as if the contradictions don't stop to conclude that Tyra is the culprit, but there doesn't seem to be any different direction in the case. What is the truth of this case? And why was Yuki Maya's secret in there? Who had it? If Tyra... Oh my god. If Tyra isn't the culprit, what have you been doing so far for? You mean it was all good for nothing? But if that's the case, then who is the culprit? Who do we vote for? Oh my god, I'm getting nervous. I can't keep going. We keep hitting dead ends. Even in the midst of this, Hatano's leg injury must be getting worse. Oh well, I'll say this. Other than Tyra, is there not another suspicious person? Yeah, that's a good way to think of it. Who is that? Kurokawa. What? Why Kurokawa? Well, I don't understand it because of the dying message and the wire install, but Kurokawa suddenly disappeared during the investigation. Isn't she suspicious to anyone? Looking at it, the broadcast announcement, the start of the class trial rang, but we gathered quite late and Monokuma brought her. Didn't Kinjo mention this? He said that he had main suspects in mind. If Tyra, who's been attracting attention as a high-level suspect, is not the culprit, will the other suspect, Kurokawa, who is the next suspicious person, naturally be her? Wait a second. It is true that Pierre during the investigation was investigated by Kurokawa's own way. It was Kurokawa's discovery that the kitchen knife was actually disappeared from the kitchen. But even if they were investigating, still, why arrive late? I was curious from the start of the trial. I want to know the reason of being late. Even if you're not the culprit. Kurokawa, you're not the killer, right? Please answer us, don't be uneasy. I'm not the culprit. The reason for being late, I can't tell you now. After the trial, I'll tell you why. Oh my god, I'm so curious. Oh, I'm curious, yeah. Oh my god. It was for a good reason. Isn't there no reason to hide it? Why can't you tell us? The more you hide it, the more suspicious it gets. I'm sorry, but trust me, I'm not the killer. Regardless of the reason, isn't it a little too much to say that Kurokawa is the culprit? She doesn't seem to have nothing to do with the dying message. It would have been possible to install a wire, however. No, but there is no other way. This is impossible. She's impossible. It's all possibilities again. Who's the killer then? Even if it's a ghost? It's not impossible. Oh my god. You really are fools without answers. Shouldn't you be aware of this? Huh? What do you mean? What? That's the truth of the case. I told you, didn't I? I said I wouldn't help you people, but once it's a trial with my life at stake, if there's no answer, I'll solve it. So in other words, you are idiots with no answer to the extent that I have to come out like this. Congrats on coming out, Ray. Oh my god, what happened with stream? Okay, is my stream still on? Because this OBS started acting up all of a sudden, but I think it is on. I think it's on, right? Let me check. Yeah, it's on. It's just lagging. Okay. Okay, it's just lagging, but it's on. Weather is shite outside, and when the weather is shite outside, my internet is worse for some reason. Maybe there's a reason. I actually don't know. It is true, however. Okay. Congrats on coming out, Ray. Love you. Damn it, my car is destroying us. Mekaru's attitude is sarcastic, but I think she knows something. Mekaru might give us a clue about the situation that we cannot overcome alone. My god, guys. Apologize. I believe it is buffering. Hold on. I apologize again for the buffering, which is probably happening right now. Yeah. God. I'm so sorry for the shite internet. Well, we'll have to deal with it. Sorry. Okay. When you look at the goals for your reasoning, I can see how hard you're... To put it simply, you are fools who try to solve the same solution without thinking of any other method when no other problem was solved. Thank you for your kind summary description. But Hugh, what do you know yourself? If the same method doesn't work, you should know how to challenge it using a new method. Understood, child? Not her calling him child. But what do you mean by new method? It means throwing away stereotypes. Oh my, when it's so quiet, you finally open your mouth. Cannot speak. Your mouth, psycho police. She's so based for that nickname, honestly. Is it not a problem if the best young police officer in Japan gets slower answers? It doesn't matter, but I guess it's all a competition for you. Let's just say it's not. There's nothing to be gained from this charade. There's something sparkling between you two. What are you saying? Are you shipping them? No, ship her with me. Joking. Oh my god. I keep assuming they're not high schoolers because of usual danganronpa things. But if they're high schoolers for real, then I apologize. Like for real. I genuinely keep thinking it's like danganronpa. I need to stop saying that Ray, that like Ray and but what's that mean? Stereotypes to throw it away? Did you both? I'll apologize first. When the trial happened, I was about to be overthrown by the killer because of the misinterpretation of the case. But I deserved it. I was guessing to some extent, but I didn't think the case would be so twisted. Huh? What do you mean? It was twisted? It's natural to say you guys made it public. This case is simple. There's a criminal, and that criminal killed the victim. If you try to solve it, there will be contradictions. Then wait a minute, so then this isn't a murder case? Huh? No, it is a murder. It's clearly malevolent. Cannot pronounce that. But, do you recall what I mentioned earlier? An ordinary murder case would be difficult if you think of it as a simple step-by-step scenario. While investigating before the trial, I guessed the outline frame, but at that point I couldn't confirm this either. However, as the trial progressed, Tyra's reactions and the dying message being solved, a truth was reached. So Tyra's reactions are important after all. So it's Hayame? I've been saying it's Hayame for a while. I'm so smart. It's probably not even her. I'm getting ahead of myself again. To be precise, the riddle that has been solved so far was the one that derived from a clue, but... what's the truth about it? To put this simply, this crime is not a case where there's one culprit and one victim being mentioned. So yeah, they were like working together, or I don't know. Oh, what? Not one culprit, not one victim? So you mean there was an accomplice? But didn't Monokuma say the accomplices had no advantage? No, it's a bit ambiguous to call it an accomplice. But what's certain is that a third party, other than the criminal, was clearly involved. A third party? Who was it? You, Akane. Tyra was the third party? Is that different from a culprit or accomplice? Hey, does anyone know which one was the party in the USA? Okay, whatever. I'm joking. Starters, I like to see it like that. As you guys said, if you're a criminal, you have to install a wire trap, but Tyra herself couldn't afford it because of Yamaguchi. He also saw Tyra stand still during the time. But then, Akane no longer needs to be questioned, right? No, wait a minute, I'm really sorry, but I still don't get it. If Tyra isn't the culprit, I don't know why the dying message points to the maid. And she even lied to us. That's why I told you, Tyra is a third party in this case. What? It's not a culprit, it's different from an accomplice, but it's obviously a third party who was heavily involved in the case. Maybe she's not even aware of it. The woman's personality is showing her art on her face. It's a proof that the maid lied and wrote the dying message, lying to everyone here. It seems by your facial expressions you don't understand it. Okay, before discussing the real criminal, let's begin with a question about it. Oh fuck. Here I go. Oh my god, guys. I'm confused, honestly. I have to be real. The secret note! Let's talk about that. Maybe it's not. Let me read first. Tyra isn't just a suspect, she's a third party. I'm not sure what that means. According to your reasoning, at first glance, Tyra Akane looks like the culprit. But for Tyra Akane, to put wiretap is not possible. That's true. There's a contradiction. In fact, it's okay to say that your reasoning in return is the correct answer. A rookie mistake! Someone clean up this mess! Okay. In the first place, being a third party, doesn't that mean there is a third person besides the criminal and the victim? 3 or more people were involved in the case. Yes. No? I got ahead of myself. I really wanted to discuss the secret. No, that's why I'm... I really wanted to. No, it's probably about the flashlights. I'm so stupid. It's clearly about that. I shoot it because I really want to discuss that. The third flashlight, that's just... I want to know what's up with the secret note, because why did it say Yuki? Oh man. I suffer from premature truth bullet shooting. Okay, let's go. It's so pretty though. Okay, let's go. Let's lock in. After. Oh, Kinji, I love you. Please make it to the end. This. それは違うよ. No, that's wrong. Let's fucking go. I'm stupid. I knew it was that, but I was just so locked in on the freaking secret note. No, wait. There was evidence of 3 people involved in the crime. What would that be? A flashlight, of course. There was one more flashlight. What do you mean there was one more? Hatano, that flashlight you were trying to pick up. Oh, that's why Hatano injured her leg on the wire. That flashlight, right? But what does it mean when you say there was one more? I think there were some people who haven't seen it. Let me tell you, in the switchium there were 2 broken flashlights. By the way, Maeda, other than those 2, the third flashlight... On the day the second floor was open, everyone saw it while investigating, right? It's a dark place where the switch doesn't light up. Without a flashlight, nothing is visible. And the fact that Tomori would have been something to do with the switchium, and in that case, she must have brought a flashlight. So, one of the 3 flashlights would have to be the one Tomori brought. And if you don't see anything, murder is not possible. It means that the culprit killed Tomori inside the switchium, and the culprit also took a flashlight. So the second flashlight was brought by the killer, yeah. Wait a minute. Who is the owner of the third flashlight? Akane. That's right, Maeda explained it very well. The switchium is not a known place, and there's nothing visible, so naturally you expect to carry a flashlight in order to go there. Even if I went, I would need my flashlight back once I'm done with my business. There's no reason to leave it behind. Wasn't this the aftermath of a struggle between the criminal and Tomori? I was saying this. I knew this wasn't like a really, like... what did I say? Like, this wasn't like the killer didn't sneak up on her or something. There was a fight. Possibly Kizuna even started it, I don't know. But like, there was something going on. Like, it wasn't a sneak up attack, you know? One moment, isn't that just by reasoning alone? Unless there's a 0% chance that someone forgot it and left it in the past, it wouldn't be clear. No, Huehara, there's evidence that all the 3 flashlights are involved in the incident. As Kyo said, 2 flashlights were broken, and the last one, it was burned. Correct, it was a flashlight before it got caught in the fire. That's the flashlight that was on the scene. Now you realize, is there a fool who still doesn't understand? According to your inference, the fact that the case involved 3 people was the adequate basis of this case. I had no idea. Oh. You must not have known. Probably the killer tried to use... Really? What does that mean? We've come this far, so I wonder if it's okay to reveal it. Oh my god, is it Ayame? I called Tyra party, but this doesn't mean that you simply witnessed or helped the killer. Yeah, she might not have directly helped, but since she was so close with her, she was obviously not suspecting her, like Ayame. I think. That's what I think. How Tyra was involved in this incident, by the time everyone might have noticed. Not the culprit, but the executioner. Is it appropriate to call them like this? Huh? What's an executor? No way that fits Tyra stabbing Tomori. I guess she didn't even do it? That's right. There was a criminal who killed her breath with a critical hit, but it was probably Tyra who made Tomori moribund. Wait, what? Hold on. I still think there was wire inside the fucking switchium, as they call it. And she bled that Tyra. Oh my god, I don't know. What? What? That's a lot, Reddit. Hinjo, wait a minute. Hey, don't you know what I'm talking about? Tyra Akane, you're also a criminal who committed attempted murder, you bloody bitch. Wait, really? Wait. I say wait more times than... Oh, he's... What? No, wait a second. What is this so suddenly? Are the executioner? What's wrong, Kobashikawa? You said you couldn't admit that Tyra wasn't the culprit. No, rather than being able to admit it, but why did Tyra... Maybe Kizuna attacked her? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it means that there is another criminal who inflicted a critical hit even though she was an execution... Huh. Okay, imagine this. Kizuna and Akane went into the switchium, and they went because they thought they trusted each other, because they had just made up with Kizuna, and Akane went, even though it was like Kizuna's invitation, and Kizuna attacked Akane, but Akane was like prepared or whatever and stabbed her in the stomach and kind of left her bleeding out for a long time. And then someone else, maybe Ayame, since she's so close to Akane, I keep saying this because Yuri, saw this, but obviously wasn't gonna frame Akane and decided to just kill Kizuna. So Ayame killed Kizuna, decided to take the blame, or whatever, and I don't know, Akane maybe was fine with her escaping alone because she's in love with her. You guys see the vision? Okay, I'm probably... I'm reaching so hard. Yeah. I don't know what it means that there is another criminal who inflicted a critical hit even though she was an executioner in the first place. And I can't believe that Akane did this. If you dishonor Akane without a compelling reason, I cannot forgive you. See, she's in love. That's right, Tyra would never do something like that. It's starting again. Didn't people say that they can't know just by looking at them? All you think Tyra Kane is not one to do that. After all, you just don't know enough about her. But she... Why don't you tell me why would Tyra step Tomori to the verge of death? I see. So it really is that, like Tyra did that stab wound on the stomach. Probably. How did that happen? You've already let that go, didn't you? Wait, let her go? You don't mean... Yes, the evidence that Tyra Akane personally injured Tomori Kizuna is exactly what you suspect. A dying message pointing to the maid. But why wasn't she the culprit of the direct murder? Yeah, imagine. Ayame then saw the scene, knew that, oh yeah, maybe Akane didn't see her when that happened. Ayame saw the scene, decided that she didn't want Akane to be the blackened or whatever, and decided to just finish it off because once again she's in love with her. Everything is lesbianism. If you guys are a lesbian like me. But why wasn't she the culprit of the direct murder? That was also solved by you. Simple, isn't it? That woman didn't have time to install the wire. Why would Ayame be the one falling on that wire? I don't know. What? Everyone looks like you can't understand. Sorry, but besides this, there is evidence that Tara Akane committed a murder attempt. Well, is there any other evidence? No, Kinjo is right. There's evidence I can only think of. Mayada, even you? Why? I'd love to think that, but as Kinjo says, it's all true. I knew it too. If you look at the scene of the incident, there were traces of others who couldn't exist. That trace was probably left by Tyra. According to the images in my memory, there's one definitive clue. It's probably the bloody cloth. Oh my god, spot selection will start. Would you like to read? Yes. Wait, what? Spot selections, images or photos in your memory will begin to appear. Look for the places that contain the answer to the current topic. The method is simple. A photo or picture that fit the current topic will appear. The minigame is pointing a place where you can find the answer. Point it and select it with the decision key, Z, or enter. However, if you've chosen a place other than the one that gives you the correct answer, in this case you will lose speech power and start again. Good luck and have fun! Oh my god. I do think it's the bloody cloth, right? I think so. No? I don't think. It's obvious according to our reasoning earlier. The killer set up the fire to make it look like they went through the window. If that's the case, the traces left behind in that place... Yeah, it's the note! The Yuki Maya, the note. Maybe, right? Traces in that place must have been left by Tower, who didn't know. What do you mean it's not that? Did I click right? Is that not it? But the note was there though. Oh, the bloody traces maybe? I was thinking it's the note though. But the note was there and it said it's not this. Oh my god, I'm cooked. Bloody traces? Yeah. Okay. Remember what we discussed earlier about why the killer started a fire? Oh. The fire was used to hit the glass window and break it remotely, and to make us think the killer was inside the switchium and smashed the glass to escape, right? Yeah, and in fact we almost got caught in that trap and confused our reasoning. Now we were talking about why Tyra was involved in the case. Think carefully. If the killer's purpose was to make us think they broke the glass, why is there a blood spot at the entrance? Bloodstain at the entrance? Is that so? A bloodstain like walking out of the switchium. That's evidence from a third party. That's different from the criminal's intentions. That from a struggle? Maybe it's just Tomori's blood. If Tomori went out of the switchium while bleeding, the power room outside should have been filled with blood spots. Don't you think so? Does that mean the blood spot was after coming out of the switchium because it was dark then? There were 2 broken flashlights inside the switchium. If it were broken during a struggle, you wouldn't know that blood would splatter in the dark after you stabbed Tomori. Well, then the blood traces comes from Akane? Wait a minute. After the killer attacked Tomori, they could have set off the fire after walking out towards the entrance. Without knowing that the blood was on it, right? In this way, there's no room for Tyre to intervene. Inori, I'm sorry, but they killed Tomori. By killing her, definitely, probably didn't splash the drop of blood on their body. Yeah, that's why Akane earlier was like, oh, I spilled oil on myself. Yeah, you spilled blood. I still like her. I don't care. Yeah, because maybe the real killer used that tool. Yeah, the cloth. Finally. We're getting to what I wanted. The cloth. And the next, can we do the notes? Because that's what I really was. This. Actually, piece of cloth covered in blood in the corner of the switchium. Ugh, bloody. This is... Anyone planning a murder must be concerned about the bleeding. Probably they use it on Tomori, without a drop of blood on your own body. If the real culprit uses it and murders Tomori, there is no reason for blood to smear on the entrance. What? Didn't she really? Are you saying Hagane stabbed Tomori? Toxic Yuri, Toxic Yuri. I can't believe it. Why did Tyra do that? Tyra, no matter what you did in the end, there is a real criminal who directly killed Tomori other than you. You're not treated as a real criminal in this trial. If you admit to the crime, you won't be executed. So tell me with your own mouth, did you really do it and why? I'm sorry. Sorry? Are you sorry? Then it's really true? You guys are right. I'm the one. I stabbed Kizuna-chan. What? Okay, now I think it's not Ayami, because why is she reacting so shocked? I'm not particularly sympathetic, but I'm curious. Why did you do that? Kizuna-chan. No, Tomori Kizuna. Because she was a human being who had no choice but to die. Damn. Girl, relax. I thought you liked her so much you even hugged her. What are you talking about? It was Tara herself that most defended Tomori, didn't you? I'm sorry, it's just, in case I was found out, I made an excuse and got scared. That must have been it. Actually, you seem to believe that you were the real culprit. But I want you to believe in this. I never decided to kill and stab Yuna-chan. What does that mean? You didn't stab with murder intention? But after that remark, you seem to despise Tomori. Well... Oh, maybe Tomori was trying to kill Yuki. Kizun... And that's why, like, she had... Wait, no, she didn't have... Oh my god, I don't know. Or frame him. But how? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Let me give you an explanation. I'm not sure about my car when Uehara now... And Uehara noticed, but the day after the motives came out, we all went to persuade Kizuna-chan. Actually, Kizuna-chan was also in loneliness, and she tried to convince herself because she knew it deep down. I finally opened my heart to Kizuna-chan and we hugged, and I finally thought we became friends truly. But that evening, Kizuna-chan had something to talk about, so she called me to this. I knew it. I took a flashlight and we went there. Kizuna-chan, are you here? Right here, Tyra. And Kizuna-chan, I know you wanted to talk about something, but why in such a dark place? Yeah, no one's coming here, right? No, I don't think so. So what do you want to talk about? What do you wanted to talk about? Yeah, that's right. I'm too scared now. Hello. I'm too scared now. Well, scared? Why? You know the motives given by Monokuma, remember? Our secrets are written in there. It seems like you all threw it away, but I got no clue whose I stumbled upon in the trash. Someone's secret. Do you want to see? First, look at the contents. The contents. Oh my god! Yuki Maeda might actually know the identity of the mastermind? What? Hello? Wait, I was not expecting that. Me thinking I have everything figured out and here comes one of these. Oh my god, seriously? I mean, Yuki did say like, oh my god, is my secret that and that someone might have killed and died because of it? Well, I guess so. But Jesus Christ, see, this I was saying, they might seem pointless, but some of them clearly would be like a reason, a motive, for real. Oh my god, now everyone's gonna suspect me. What? Huh? Maeda, is that true? No, I'm just a normal student. I mean, he probably got memories taken away, or maybe, I don't know. What if it's Mikaku? And they actually knew each other? Okay, enough theory. Okay, you're not lying, right? You're not actually playing with us while you know about them, do you? Stop it! Now is not the time to re-approach each other. Yeah, the message we hear Tyra's testimony. Tyra, resume at once. Oh my god, that was unexpected. Okay. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that, honestly. But finally, we're discussing the fucking secret note. I was here dying out of curiosity. I can't trust Yukun as long as I see that. Just that, knowing the mastermind, they might play with Yuz and try to kill us later. No, Maeda wouldn't do that. False. You don't know people by just looking at them. Mitsuhiro-kun did the same thing. Remember? Then what do you want to do? Even if you tell the others? No, that's not the case. Then we can kill him with our hands. What? The reason I called you is actually this. Aren't you close to Yukun? Wouldn't you be able to take him out? You know what you're talking about? Listen, I have a good idea. If you can only help me, otherwise, how can I kill Yukun without being noticed by someone? First of all, I brought the preparations. The fuse, lighter, and finally, a knife. Once you pick up Yuki-kun and call him somewhere, I'll stab him with the knife. I'm not talking about that. I asked you if you were serious. If you kill, you'll die in a trial. That's when the killer is stupidly caught. Did you forget that the only way to get out from here is to murder someone? So first help me. If my murder is successful, I'll help you. What do you think? Let's get out together. Oh, it's giving Celeste. I mean, she's not at all like her, but in the type of like making someone be like, help me and then I'll help you, but obviously that's just not happening. Like, only one can escape. Are you crazy? Why do you want to murder? What? Don't you want to get out of here? I want to go out, but doing that at the expense of another's life? That's it then. I'm the only one who wants to go outside more than anyone here. I'm not a human being who will rot in this place. Why should I? A bright future awaits me once I get out of this place. Actually, I got everything ready after those 2 days for trial. I also brought these tools early today. I'm going to kill this traitor. Wouldn't be less guilty to kill a bad guy, right? You better think and join me here. What are you saying? Being prepared for a murder since the second day? Then you didn't open up to us. Huh? Oh my god, a stupid bitch. Of course I was acting. You think I'm gonna go and fall for that crappy event? Damn. I can't. Alright, so you just do what I tell you to do. Know that you're lucky that I choose you. Please bring Yuki-kun here by tomorrow morning. No, I hate it. Why should I help murder? And I can't believe that Maeda-kun is such an evil person. That's obviously Monokuma's lie. Anyway, I'm not going to help you. And Kizuna-chan, please wake up and don't do this. If you are with us, you can find a way. Oh, okay, you. What? Well, I didn't expect you to cooperate from the start with the murder, because you didn't. I have to change the target as planned. What are you? Yeah. I had a feeling. Hey, Kizuna-chan? Ugh, you dodged it. Why are you doing this, Kizuna-chan? Wait, let me drink water. Why are you asking? I'm trying to kill you. Kizuna-chan? You already knew I was going to kill, remember? I can keep you alive. It's a pity that you can kill Yuki Maeda, but it doesn't matter if you can get out of here. Yeah, someone, save me! Okay. Is that true? Tomori tried to kill Akane first? I knew it. Me after like 30 theories. I knew it. Well, one of them was bound to be correct. But we still don't know who actually did it. Even so, before the motives came out, she just made up her mind to kill someone. And all the appearances she showed us were an act. Yeah, Tomori Kizuna was that kind of person. So, you felt in danger to act Tomori in self-defense? Oh no, that's not right. Listen, I didn't really intend to stab Tomori in self-defense or any of the sort. Then why did you? Tomori ran to kill you. What happened after that? I noticed that Kizuna-chan was serious and I was too scared. I tried to run for it. Then I was pushed down by Kizuna and fell over. And I tried to resist somehow, and the flashlights we're holding broke each other. That was when two broken flashlights were in the switch room. I couldn't see anything because of the flashlight broken, and I was right next to Kizuna-chan with the knife. I was really scared and tried to resist with my whole body. Honestly, I think it was Nakito Maeda that I didn't get hit by the knife. By the way, suddenly Kizuna-chan at one point became really quiet, and that's when I took my chance to get out of the switch room. You got out? Okay, you stabbed Tomori Kizuna while resisting without knowing it. When I looked at my hands in a bright place, I see a lot of blood. There's a lot of red on my clothes. I got in a panic, didn't look behind me, got out of the power room and ran to the bathroom to wipe the blood. So that's what happened. I was wiping it with water until the smell of blood when the announcement came out. I thought Kizuna-chan was the one whom I stabbed was found. So my vision became wide. Oh, that explains why she was so out of it. After that, when I went to the power room, there was a fire for some reason, and the switching was all messed up. Other than yourself, there was someone else who touched the scene of the crime. Did you think it was you who killed her? That's not it. What happened was... That's how the events are connected. This is all I know about the case. I never meant to stab Kizuna-chan with evil intentions. Whatever the reason, good or bad, once you look at the results, they are Taira Akane stabbed Tomori Kizuna. This is a fact. Okay, here comes this dude. See, this is when I cannot stand him. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're a cop. You should die next. You cannot change its meaning for whatever reason you might say. Oh, so self-defense is not valid? Bitch. But you said I wasn't the culprit. Yes, you just stabbed her like I said. There's another killer who caused the fire and the final blow. If the trial settles safely, it'll be the real criminal, not you, who's going to be executed. So your sins will be laid aside after the trial is over. Please, dude, calm the fuck down. Don't think you'll just go over it. Now, wait a second, it still was an accident, wasn't it? Besides, if Tomori hadn't been stabbed, then Tara would have died. That's right, don't be too forceful with them. Tara herself is more distressed than anyone else. I'm sorry. Second to the fact that it was a crime or forced assault yet, right? Now that we know the case, we need to find the true culprit. So let's not get excited yet, children. Fine, let's talk about this later, because the trial is the most important thing right now. Akane, don't blame yourself too much. Because in the end, you survived. For the most part, I think it's the best outcome that Akane lived. Isn't it important to be alive? I don't know why, but I see Ayame being killed instead of being the culprit, even though I'm still a bit sus of her right now. Ayame-chan, thank you. Now then, let's organize the case based on Tyra's words. Tomori tried to plan a killing a few days ago, and she called Tyra to switch him to plan her crime with them and tried to kill Tyra in the process. But her plan failed. She died. This is the whole story of the case. Hey, you stay still. There's a bit of mental ferocity in there. Now then, let's do a little summary. First, the number of people involved in this case are 3. One is the victim, Kizuna Tomori. The next person is a criminal who has not been identified yet. And the last one is a third party, Taira Akane. Tomori, who wanted to leave here as soon as possible, planned the murder, before even the motives came out. Her rebellion was just an excuse for Tomori, and for the first time she attempted to make Taira join forces in this crime. If Tomori worked with someone, it would have been easy for her to escape. But Taira refused. As expected, she tried to get rid of Tyra, the one who heard her plan and leave no traces behind. However, the attack missed, and in return, there was an accident where the knife ended up stabbing Tomori while tangled up in the dark. Tyra was surprised that she stabbed her, and then she ran to the bathroom. But when she heard the announcement that the body was found, she went back to the power room, and there were things like the fire that she hadn't done. So Akane was confused at the time. So then, in the end, the killer her talent and put the blame on her in order to make us vote for her? Yeah, there were 3 people involved, so the case was complicated as it is. By the way, no matter what happened this far, this would mean that she's not the culprit of this case, right? Then, who is the real culprit? The true culprit's identity. Ah! Hiranami, what is it? Nope. It's just amazing that Kurokawa is just very active in participating in the conversation. I mean, real. Are you serious? I have to say, there are already hints about the real culprit. What? Who is it? Really? Who is it? Oh, it's her. Is that what you're gonna say? No. In general, there is no one who does not have a noticeable alibi other than Tyra. In other words, it is possible for anyone to commit the crime. However, there's only one of us who has led all the situations to their advantage, huh? Yes, and very precisely, may I add. Is there someone like that? Who on earth? Surely it's not Tyra. There's someone who has taken advantage of the circumstances of this case with too ridiculous timing, that it could be simply a coincidence at first glance. Huh. Think about it. The fire was not caused by Tyra. Then obviously the real culprit set the fire. But don't you think there's something amiss? When you leave a fire, the corpse would need to be burned. And you don't know when it... But Hatano actually found it. Yes, Hatano found it. Well, if that's the case, the wire matters too. Even if you install a wire trap as bait for a burnt flashlight in the corner, there is a possibility that no one will find it and it could end up just there, right? But it didn't because... Isn't something a little weird? What does the sighting between the fire and the wire have in common? If you think about it, you'll see the answer. Wait, what? Is it Hatano for real? Is it Ayame? The person who led all the situations to their own advantage. The person who led the case so that they could solve it in their own accord. The only person in doubt? They are strong enough to instigate most of the incidents. The first time they noticed the fire and the wire trap? No. Why? I have to stop thinking about that. The main thing is that they did this job. Okay. If you don't find out the truth, then we all die. Oh fuck, I'm not sure. Is it not Hayame? Why would she do that to herself? But is that not it? Wait, it's not Mikako, right? No. I'm not sure. Fuck, it is true. I've been fucking saying I'm a genius. Me after having yes, I'm a genius. Okay. As Kinjo says, there's only one person, only someone who could move the situation to their... That person is Atano. You. Toxic, Yuri, toxic. What? Huh? Now, what are you? My, that you do get tired. The culprit was the one who hurt Atano's leg. But what if Atano's the culprit? She was aiming her own leg. Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first, but it's possible. You know, it's possible. It would be more reliable to say that I'm the one crazy. That is quite true. Please don't mess with me, Maeda-kun. No matter what, Ayame-chan being the culprit is... That's right, Kinjo doesn't stand still and say something. Maeda seems to be losing it now. No, competent made a very precise reasoning, don't you agree? The culprit is Ayame Atano. She must be. I've been saying for a while. I've been saying. I really thought Akane was sort of like protecting her in some way. I don't know. I do have to believe that this has something to do with like their relationship, in the sense that like maybe she did it really just to, like maybe Ayame did know that it was Tyra that stabbed her and decided to take the blame. Like I really think it would be something like that. Um, but yeah, guess we'll see. I'm not exactly denying it, but I don't have a clear picture. Can you at least clarify why you believe so? Wait, I need to take off my shirt. Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Every time the trial gets tense, I'm like, hold on guys, I need to take my shirt off. Imagine I was a danganronpa character and just in the middle of trial I'm like, hold on guys, I need to take my shirt off. Yeah. Honestly, I would be the fan service character. No, but like for real, it's so hard in here. Okay, back. It's because of a few reasons Hatano is suspect. The true culprit of this case is not strange to any of us. The reason is because Tyra pulled the ceremony of the incident. The killer was only a light maneuver in the scene. All of her alibis were also in the dark, and there was contradictions no matter who you put as the killer. However, that's why Hatano's actions were. Hatano's behavior was even more unnatural. What are you talking about? The killer made an alibi trick by building a fire and finishing Tomori herself, in which Tyra couldn't. Until here, everyone understands, right? Then here, who was the first to discover the fire? What do you think? That was Hatano? But there's no way to call someone a culprit with just that. You shut up, second-hand killer. Bitch, fuck off. Leave Akane alone. Tsurugi, I will kill you next. Joking. It's not just that. And even though the corpse was found, the killer installed a wire trap as if aiming at someone. And who was the first person who discovered this? That was also Hatano too. Let's think. At best, she made an alibi trick. If someone else finds it first, there will be too many dangerous variables. But if you set a fire, you can create the best situation you want. That's... Are you referring to the situation where the criminal himself is putting off the fire with other people? How interesting! Danganronpa 2 Chapter 5 reference? That's right, because the original purpose of the killer's fire was to break the glass and heat it to make someone think that a person escaped. If the killer was with other people in that situation, they would have their own alibi. Well, it's a crappy trick, so I didn't even doubt it from the beginning. Are you calling Nagito a crappy trickster? Fuck you, Ray. Don't like you anymore. I'm joking. I love you so much. Please make it to the end. She will. I believe it. Also, be right back. I'm gonna open my window. It's so hot, bro. Hold on. Just a sec. Okay. In addition, Hatano would have enough time. Listening to Tyra's story, Tomori brought all the tools. So you can use them in the arms of the dead Tomori. Then, no, but Ayame-chan. Well, there must be something wrong with that. I mean, it could be a coincidence. Hatano is the culprit, just like that? Why is the person who was picked up being silent, but the others are noisy? Hey, why are you being quiet? Are you exercising your right to remain silent? Or you just think this is a joke? It's just that it's so absurd that you've left me speechless. I'm still standing here and I'm being treated as a criminal. I mean, this isn't funny, Ayame-chan. You can't be the... Oh, anything to object to then? Of course, you don't seem to realize it yet. I'll tell you why I can't be the killer. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I'm gonna drink water first. Ignoring medical result, secret note. Wire trap? I don't know. Why can't you be the culprit? Okay, it looks like you guys are missing one thing in particular. Tomori's time of death. Do you remember it? Oh. Time of death? Was it not specified in the Monokuma file? It was! Oh my god, I didn't mean to change. Fucking hell. Ah, correct. 9:30 it said. Around that time, right? Huh? Isn't that weird? Yeah, around 9:30 p.m. I was putting the fire with Kinjo and the others. Accurately, that is. That's true. So what happened? Tomori might have told someone to meet at 9:30 and she was stabbed in surprise. No. She was still dead. I didn't see anyone again. I mean, but yeah, good morning. Good morning. I guess I understand it's Inori's like autopsy because when someone on file isn't tell lies, then let's think of the arrangement. She reminds me of what's been said before. Because the Monokuma file does specify, and not Monokuma file. Stupid ass. I mean, oh yeah, I shouldn't refute the Monokuma file one, it's the other. But like, it's with what Kanata said, that like she took a long time to die. Yeah. I think that's it. I really think that's it. I don't think anything else makes sense. She took long time to die, that's the whole thing here. So like, yes, she died at 9:30, but she was dying for a while. Was it not specified? It was. Come on. I mean, true. It's the next one. I'm pretty sure. So what happened? So they watch Chigaoyo. Yeah. Oh, I'm so malo. So I don't know. Is that really so? What? Is this your opinion, Hatano? Because the time of death is 9:30 p.m. The culprit killed Tomori by stabbing Tomori at 9:30 p.m. Of course, Tomori's death is a stabbed neck as a reminder. It must have been an instant death at the moment. But that's not the case. Huh? Even if you argue that Hatano's words are true at first glance, after putting in some consideration the circumstances, at that time the killer was not already inside the switchium. Let me cough. Maeda is right, you have no choice but to. This is a problem you solved earlier, right? Started to ignite. Tomori must have been stabbed by her knife. Yeah, otherwise the alibi trick of breaking a window remotely would be meaningless. But then, what happened to Tomori's time of death? No matter how much you think about Tomori's death at 9:30, it makes no sense. Everyone, listen carefully. From here on out, the reasoning behind this is a little mixed, meaning perhaps Tomori, before Hatano discovered the fire, he'd been around 9 o'clock with a knife on her neck. Damn, that much? I know it's a while, but like damn. What? Super grotesque! That's far-fetched, Maeda. Are you really thinking about it? Are you able to prove that a human being can live for 30 minutes with a throat pierced? I don't really believe it either, but I'm not saying this for no reason. There is evidence that Tomori survived that long. The first thing I came to think of... of this was because of Inori. Thanks a lot. Me? That was when Inori was investigating, wasn't it? Remember what you said to me after examining Tomori's body? What should I say? It's a terrible amount of bleeding. Humans die of excessive bleeding when about 1/3 of the blood volume flows out, but this is not about 1/3, as you can see. It's amazing that even this amount of blood came out. The wound on the neck is definitely fatal, but it should have coagulated to some extent, and the amount of bleeding should have gradually decreased after the heart stops beating. That means, are you saying something else produced the mass bleeding? No, I cannot confirm this with my own opinion. It is rare, but if your blood pressure is strong, then the amount of bleeding increases. That much I know for sure. To put it simply, there are individual differences. While having a lot of bleeding in here means it took quite a while before death. Thanks to this, Tomori must have died in a very terrible pain. Jesus. Think about it. At around 9:30, Tomori just had a stab by a knife on her neck. If she died when we found it, the blood would not have been spread out. Of course, when we discovered it, there was still a little bleeding, but most of this started to harden, and it's unnatural to say that such a deep liquid had been flowing after 9:30. That makes sense, but Maeda, did you forget? Tomori's wound it's not just the neck. Could it have flowed out of a stomach wound? Of course it's possible, but there's another proof that says she's been alive for a long time after being stabbed by the neck. If Tomori died in a blow, as soon as her throat was pierced, there was a sign that should never be there. Because Tomori knew who the real killer was, who killed them other than Tyra. Such a marker was written by them. Another proof that Tomori was alive is dying message. Modification, the biggest X. Karelayo. The reason is because of the dying message. Dying message. Didn't that story end earlier, pointing to the maid word? Yes, but when I came back to it, I could see something I didn't see before. There was a big X after the word maid. That meaning is correct, as we guessed before, not the maid. Come to think of it, was it written by Tomori? I thought Tyra wrote it as a self-act. It was the reason we found it in the dying message. Jesus, I can't speak. I mentioned this before, but after seeing the blood, I just went to the bedroom right away. I couldn't afford to think about that. Yeah, it's not Tyra, it's likely the former idea. Tomori wrote the word maid in her letters no. If that's the case, why is there an X next to it? It wasn't the criminal's own doing, but the reason the victim herself adds an X and writes not the maid. I see. She tried to correct my message as she wrote maid, because there was another person who stabbed her neck while she was writing the letters. Yes, if Tomori died immediately as soon as her throat was cut, there wouldn't be a correction of the dying message, as she would have been left out of strength to muster. Let me drink water again. But even after being stabbed in the neck, her as much as being able to correct the message with all of her strength, while holding a knife on her throat. Ugh. Let me check real quick if my stream is still fine. Okay, it is fine. How Tomori had the cut throat was alive, that much I don't know. But the things I said now prove that Tomori was still alive, under these conditions. Therefore, even if Tomori's time of death was 9:30 p.m., there's no evidence that you can say that you are incapable of committing this crime. It can't be. This is a lie. Ayama-chan. Really? This is such a ridiculous story about being alive with a stabbed neck. Ayame-chan, please say something. It's hard to believe, but humans are creatures that sometimes achieve phenomena beyond. It happens sometimes even in terror scenes. Nothing strange at all. What? Then, Hatano, are you really the culprit? I don't know why Hatano did this. If my reasoning was wrong, it would be really weird, but there are many situations. The more I think Hatano is the culprit, the more it fits. Hatano, let me hear it from your own voice. The truth. Oh? Kanata? Oh my god, the voice was cool. Wait, I can't tolerate that Hatano is the culprit. It is unacceptable. Hinori, I know it's hard to believe, but I can't believe it either. But so if you look at Hatano's actions, you can only say that it's so suspicious that everything goes in her favor. She's not suspicious. There's a reason it wasn't suspicious. Oh my god, this game is so hard. This mini game. I'll let you know why Hatano is not the culprit. Oh my god, no. I'm cooked. The third flashlight, Inori's autopsy, Hatano's injury. Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be that, right? Why was that like the true killer? What was the other? You really think so? Even if you targeted a normal person, it's meaningless if it's not found. No matter how you use a flashlight as bait, finding one in that short time, it's weird too. It was just by chance, no danganronpa. Maybe she doesn't want to get out of here. No, I wanted to shoot that. Hatano is not the culprit. But aside, I'm sure the wire trap was only meant for Hatano and no one else. The evidence is the one Hinori herself told me. Consider the situation where the wire trap hurt Hatano again. Is that so... is it so far-fetched to say that? Hatano was unfortunately... I mean, not unfortunately, maybe. Yeah, okay, never mind. It was purposeful. Hinori, I'm sorry, but there is another evidence that Hinori's argument is clear. The culprit wouldn't hurt themselves, right? Well, of course, isn't it? If you're a killer, you are not supposed to aim yourself. What if it was calculated to induce that thought? Damn, are you telling me? See, last stream I was like, I'm not thinking too much about why she was lying about her leg or whatever. I mean, but she didn't want them to know. If it was calculated to induce that thought. Damn, this girl. What are you talking about, Maeda? Surely you don't mean... If you are a criminal, you can never hurt yourself. What if you were doing a self-play to deliberately draw out that thought? Otherwise, there is no gain for a killer to install the wire. They ended up murdering and finish the process. But after that, when they installed the wire and aimed at someone, it only adds suspicions. There is no benefit from it for the killer. Maybe there was a reason to be put there, isn't there? That's right, I'm sure there is. That's why Ayame-chan is not the culprit, and... It's not the only thing. Even if the killer had some reason, they installed wires to target someone. Even so, how exactly do you intend to cut the leg tendon? Or strike length and calf size are all different. That's... Hey, cutting the tendon might not have been the purpose. Ayame-chan suffered a fatal injury because of bad luck. If that's the case, I will install the wire. You don't need to use wires while holding it to risk your future. I was aiming at Ayame-chan from the start, so I installed the wire exactly in the position of Ayame-chan's tendon. Oh my god, she's protecting her. How do you know that? It is difficult to know the position of a tendon without prior knowledge, but you install it while calculating the trap to trip over. The only one of us who has that knowledge is a surgeon. Inori. Her own legs at the same time, who knows more about muscles of athletes herself. That she can't be. Inori, Hatano was never caught in a trap because of bad luck. Because she was caught in a trap she installed. She was able to produce such a perfect tendon-cutting accident. That was pretty good. Thank you! Oh my god, guys. I'm kicking my feet in the air right now. Yes, girl, praise me. It's really her. Why did Hatano? Well, I'm the one who saw Hatano's wound. I can't believe that she made a wound so full of evil intention. Ayame-chan can't be the culprit. I'd rather be the culprit, even if I'm executed, only for Ayame-chan. Girl, you're so in love. I can't believe it either. I wish it was all a lie. I wish it was all dreams. I've been turned into a mess and wake up from this nightmare. Is this how everything ended up? You can see it like that. Overall, I have the same opinion as Maeda, but I want to hear at least the confession from her mouth. Because I have to make sure. Well, it's too late to argue at this point. Ayame Hatano, can I take your vote of silence as your affirmation of your crime and end this already? Wait, not Ayame-chan. It can't be her. After all, it was me who stabbed Tomori. I'm the one who gets executed. I'd rather do that. Ayame-chan is innocent. Akane doesn't have to be executed. Ayame-chan. And... of course, not me either. Ayame-chan! Going to try a last act, huh? It's not that. I just want to survive with Akane and leave this place. Yes, they should have a special clause called Yuri, and a lesbian couple can make it out alive. And it's them. That's it. Your crime is already logical and there's nothing wrong. It will work. I'm not convinced. If I'm the culprit, you haven't proved it without a doubt yet. Isn't a trial supposed to be won after you convince the criminal to admit their defeat? You fool. What are you going to do? Does anyone know any evidence to satisfy this killer who talks like that? It doesn't matter if I tell you, but wouldn't it be less fun? What a slacker! It's a trial, and you have to take it serious, I tell you. It's all over anyway. I have to play around while watching this futile struggle. But there's no mystery to solve anymore. What are you planning to do now? Even if you say that, Ayame-chan's words assume, what if? Ayame-chan is not saying they're the culprit. Nevertheless, it's hard. Okay, then let's reorganize the case from the beginning. Then we might notice if something was missed. Let's go ahead. Go? Where are we going? Stay still, you crazy big guy. One more. The definitive proof to convincing Hatano. I think there is something left. If Hatano is convinced by saying this, if she's convinced, how should I react? Hatano is the culprit. Should I just accept that? Even so, I have no choice but to do it as long as I've come to... And then, show them the proof of her crime. From now on, terminating talk shooting will commence. Would you like to hear a tutorial? Oh fuck. Oh, it's the meat bone. Right? The tutorial. Okay, it's a game that offsets the opposition. You can only present conclusive evidence so that no more excuses are made. When the speech bubbles of the opponent's remark appear, move the crosshair and push the decision key to destroy it. If it's not destroyed, it damages the player and disappears after a certain amount of time. Okay. Top of the bubble, an icon representing the opponent is displayed, and the number of icon is the health of the bubble. Okay? Oh. Also, your bullets have to be reloaded from time to time. Okay. Each time you destroy the speech bubbles, the opponent's health is reduced little by little, and when the health is dropped, a final blow... Oh my god, what did I do? A final blow will show up by combining the words that are the conclusive evidence. On the meat bone! The meat on bone! The meat bone! The bone on the moon bead! If you run out of speech power, you will suffer HP damage instead and start over. Be careful. Oh shit. Fucking hell, man. Wait, I forgot already. Oh my god. Can you shoot? Oh fuck. Oh shit. Girl, I'm shooting. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Fuck, damn it, I couldn't break the review though. But if it doesn't break through somehow, then I'll never make progress. That's right. No, fuck. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. I was literally clicking. Do not mess with me. I'm so cooked. Girl, I'm clicking. Shit. I'm cooked. Shit. I'm so cooked. Oh my god. No. No, I'm gonna probably go back. Fucking hell, man. Would you like to try again? Yes. Of course. You are the killer, not supposed to... Okay. Now I have to go through this again. Oh my god, guys, I'm so cooked. I was literally clicking and it was not, like, responding. What do you want me to do? The way I'm changing my setup right now, just to see if I can do it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, guys, this is so serious. I'm literally laying on the floor just to see if it's better. Guys, this literally laying down on the floor because, like, I was clicking. Am I not gonna move past this? Oh my god. He takes so much damage. Should I just always be clicking shift just so I get So the bullets are reloaded. Okay, now let me skip through this. Okay. Skip to my loo, skip. The boy, I'm so close to ending, but I cannot fucking do this. Wait. Okay. Okay. We're gonna log in. We have to log in. Oh my god. I wish it didn't go back, damn it. Because I'm gonna be losing. No, I'm doing it, bro. Okay. Guys, let's lock in. Lock in. It really wasn't shooting though, like seriously. At some point. So... And like, I take so much damage. Fuck. Oh my god, nerds. I'm so shit at this, like actually. As you could see. Okay, I already know it. Fucking hell, see? Fuck. Girl, I'm not gonna move past this, guys. It's so over. And I'm probably making so much noise. Like, I take so much damage. This is so unfair. Oh my god, guys. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. No. I was so close, and then... Because I take so much damage. I know I said this, but I take so much damage. It's so unfair. I'm probably gonna have to do it again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. Oh my god. You can hurt yourself. Thigh tendon. Left side tendon cut. This was the most stressful moment of my life. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let me get off the floor. I could hear my heartbeat literally going like dum, dum, dum. Since I was lying on the floor. The floor is like moving. Oh my god. Jesus. I had one art left. If I have any other medium, I'm cooked. Oh my god. First, I want to ask Inori just to be sure. To me? No, I need to check stream real quick because I was doing a lot. See if everything's still fine. Okay. It's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. Oh my god, I didn't see chat. Oh, or is it... Or are you here just now? I really didn't see because my internet is kind of bad and I was struggling to see chat and I was fighting for my life. Hello, I'm back. So what part are you on now? Oh yes, I am. Honestly, back then it surprised me because I feel like they found her out by luck. For real though. But yes, we found out it's Ayame, like for sure, because we're already like on the last argument. She was part of my suspicions on, like, not before the trial started, but already on the first part of the trial, she started to be a bit suspicious to me, and like, to me, it was based on the relationship with Akane, even though we still don't know if it was anything related to that. Maybe it wasn't, but like, yeah, it seemed like, right now, I started to think it was her because, like, okay, so Akane stabbed her, and then maybe Ayame was like, I'm gonna protect her, and I will kill her and take the blame myself. But I had other reason to believe during the first part of the trial. I forgot what though. But it was based on those 4 people. Those 4 with like Tsurugi, Rei, and Kinji, and Ayame. I forgot exactly what. But yeah. Of course, where did Atano say she was injured? Her thigh. More side-wide, leg laceration caused by hamstring injury. Although... Hey Maeda, why are you asking this for all of a sudden while dealing with me? Are you giving up after all? Inori, that hamstring refers to a muscle that is important in keeping the leg straight, right? Where exactly is the location of that muscle? Right, it's one of the 3 places that connects the hip with the leg. To put it simply, it is a muscle that is widely distributed. In the back of the leg, that's it. But why is this explanation? Hey, don't talk about anything that doesn't matter, Maeda. Since I am a child innocent, there's no more room for refutation anymore. No, this is important. Very important, in fact. Hinori's words just had a decisive clue that Hatano is the culprit. Huh? But yeah, I did think it was her at some point, but it was still just like, you know, just a guess. It wasn't too certain, but I guess it adds up. Everyone heard what Inori said, right? Hatano's injury is on the back muscle of the left thigh. Yeah, the back. But then, why did Hatano go forward to pick a flashlight and the back of the thigh end up hurt? Huh? What? Wait, I'm so confused. I did not get this one right. Wait. Oh, it's true. I only cared that Hatano was hurt. I didn't think it was suspicious, but... about it. She stumbled forward, but she got hurt on the back of her leg. That's... Oh my god, his name turned Korean. Otori Teruya. Even if I fall back, my nose breaks. But I guess this doesn't matter now. I can't think of any other reason but one. Hatano, from the very beginning, on her own volition, she was caught deliberately in the trap to inflict a wound as fatal as possible. My god, then... It means that this was entirely self-inflicted? Really? I don't know why you did that, but it might have been to pretend to be a victim and to be less suspicious, is my guess. They can't know something. There's gotta be a mistake. I don't know. I wish I was lying. Why, this is such a choice. If you want to get out of the game, then just lie. Why don't we make the conclusion now? I wasted enough time and I'm getting tired of various factors, such as the vitality of a cockroach of Taira Akane and Tomori Kizuna. Although I believe it's all over now. Oh no! Something is wrong. Ayame-chan wouldn't do this. I mean that. Ayame-chan was never the type to kill. The person who is driven as a criminal is still there. Why are you upset? You just stay put. Tara, it's really hard to accept, but we have to accept the conclusions we've drawn. Otherwise nothing will end, and nothing will begin. Now then, finally let's do a final summary of all the events thus far, so that everyone can accept the answers we have presented. So everyone can choose. Yes, climax reasoning, I fucking love this part. And it's so fucking cool how they managed to include every minigame, like, even RPG Maker style. Would you like to read? Yes. Yes, I know what it is, just tell me how. Okay. And after using the pictures, using the decision key, you can fill the picture by clicking an empty spot. Okay. Pressing the cancel key cancels the selection. Okay. If all the cuts are filled appropriately, it will proceed automatically. Okay. So you can call me match the picture. Okay. We got this, chat. We got this. This is so cool. Oh my god. The art is so cool. I love this song. By the way, this is my phone for so long. Okay, there's nothing here. So it was Kizuna getting shit ready so she could commit the murder. They meet at nighttime. They have their flashlights on. And Akane, the people who discovered, no. Tyra came to the sweet gym, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. Kizuna attacked. Flashlights broke. And she stabbed her accidentally. The culprit, no. I was in state of panic, yeah. Yep. Kizuna was bleeding. Writing the dying message. Okay, that's when Ayame saw it. But I was still thinking that Ayame maybe knew it was Tyra that did that. Oh yeah, maybe she did, because she saw the dying message and immediately inferred it and was like, oh, mate. And decided to take the blame. I believe that's it. I love Yuri. Okay, then the culprit stabbed her in the neck. In order to make it... Wait, but I think it's... blocked up. Yeah. I think it's this. And she was bleeding out for a long... Jesus Christ, so bloody. Oh my god, look at him! Look at me, I'm petting his head. Look. He's cute. Look. Oh. Okay, then it's this, I believe. She was writing that it's not the maid. People who discovered. Wait. What did I put here? No, yeah, it was that. I think. Yeah. And then... Yep. Wow, it's rare seeing someone play this. Yeah, I really felt like it because the only reason I didn't do it like, I don't know, years ago maybe, is because I couldn't get it to work on my PC, honestly. Didn't figure out how to download, maybe I'm stupid. But I was like, when I play this, I will play it myself instead of watching something. So I was like trying so hard to not watch gameplays and shit, and actually myself, and I finally got it working. So yeah, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm loving the game. I love everything danganronpa related. And they really did it justice, by the way. This is a really, I don't know, it really feels like a love letter, honestly, like to danganronpa, you know what I mean? I like that. Okay. The start of this case begins after the first trial ends and the second floor opens. It was a late night on the second day after she got out. At this point, there was someone who stopped by the antique shop for a purpose. The killer is you! She got some tools from the antique shop. The tools they brought this time were the fuse, lighter, flashlight. Yeah, flashlight. Shh. Surprisingly, this person's identity was Tomori, who was also the victim of this incident. Now we know what Tomori has been planning, the murder this time. Yeah, even before we shared our motives. All of the tools she picked up earlier were tools that Tomori had procured in advance for use in a murder. As a result, she died, and the real culprit of this case was the one who used the tools that she had prepared. However, on the morning of the third day, Otori, who stopped by the antique shop every time, must have noticed that some items have already been missing. Sadly, he didn't tell us because he thought it was a simple mistake and would have created confusion. Yo. So, without anyone knowing, Tomori's murder plans proceeded slowly, and then Monokuma gave us the motive. As everyone knows, this motive was a note with our secrets, but it was a joke that nobody cared about. Yeah, nobody discussed again how the secret was literally Yuki might know the mastermind. Like, damn. Nobody cared about, okay. But only Tomori was different. Tomori thought she could use this motivational note, so she decided to add a step to her original plan. That's right, me. It was a secret note of Yuki Maeda to capture Taira and join forces. Yeah, did you play the second game yet? Because I hear it's the best, and maybe the best fan danganronpa out there. I didn't. I'm playing this one, and then I will play the second. But I believe y'all. Because this is really good. I mean, they even included all the minigames in trial, even though this is clearly, like, RPG Maker. That's so, like, the amount of effort, and the characters are all very interesting and very, like, I don't know, appealing. So that's really cool. I'm really enjoying it. Yep. And I will play the two, like, eventually, when I finish this one. Okay, let me cough real quick. Okay. It was an operation to use the secret note of Yuki Maeda to capture Taira and join forces. Tomori told Taira... Why did they start spelling Taira like that? Tomori told Taira to come to the switch room alone, and Taira headed to that place without any doubt. Taira might seem a little petty, but in fact she wasn't actually swayed. Tomori expected this to happen, and after the second day onwards, by acting weak, she wanted to weaken our boundaries. The appearance of being lonely, the appearance of hesitation, the appearance of accepting us with tears. It was only a fake scene to kill even a little more smoothly. That's the true nature of Tomori Kizuna. We were all fooled by Tomori. Or just you wait for the last trial, it has the best moments in it. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm really excited, like I've been playing basically every day. Cause yeah, I'm really excited. We were all fooled by Tomori. Taira, at the time, She wasn't wary of Tomori at all, so she went to the dark switchium. There, Tomori showed Tyra a secret note and revealed a plan to kill me. Tyra said that Tomori picked a secret note that someone discarded from the trash can. It was written like this: Yuki Maeda might actually know the identity of the mastermind. Oof. Of course, this is not true, because I don't know who the mastermind is. But in order to kill me with that pretext, she needed Tyra's help. Tomori tried to get Tyra out like that. What if Yuki has a twin sibling at that? And he's the mastermind. Joking. But in order to kill me with that pretext, she needed Tyra's help. Tomori tried to get Tyra out like that. But Tyra didn't follow Tomori's words. No matter what, murder shouldn't be done by anyone. When things didn't work out as intended, Tomori gradually began to reveal her true nature. Once Tyra refused, she couldn't let Tyra leave. The one who had earthed the murder plan. Yeah. So instead, Tomori changed the target. The one who she expected to refuse her was decided to be killed in front of her. Tomori ran into Tyra without warning, but luckily Tyra avoided the first strike. Tyra panicked by Tomori's sudden attack. Tyra tried to run away, but she was puked and fell. Then she tried to resist Tomori, swinging a knife right in front of her nose. Swinging, probably. In the process, the flashlights that Tyra and Tomori had were broken by a struggle, and the switchium, which lost its only light, they were struggling in the deep darkness. Several minutes continued during this fierce encounter, but at some point the struggle suddenly ended. I don't know why Tomori became quiet, but Tyra, who was in danger of her life, decided to leave the switchium because she wanted to out of this situation. The first thing that Tyra found when she got out of the dark switchium in a bright spot was the intense color of blood. Oh my god, sorry, I had a coughing fit. Tyra only saw the blood on her body. Of course, it wasn't her own blood, and instinctively, she realized that she had stabbed Tomori in the middle of the struggle without even knowing herself. Tyra, who was shocked in fear and horror in her head, went to the bathroom. She thought about washing the blood quickly from her. But looking at Tyra like this, the culprit perhaps found that what she had done. Oh, so yeah, it really is like that. It is not clear whether or not they saw Tyra in person, but the killer must have found Tomori within that short time after Tyra left the power room. If someone other than the culprit in this case discovered Tomori, they might have saved Tomori by calling Inori, but the culprit in this case didn't have that thought in mind at all. In any case, the culprit who noticed the situation in the switchium must have found Tomori in a dying state caused by Tyra. Tomori tried to target Tyra, but she was forced to act as she did not die immediately. The reason for this can be found in the dying message she wrote. Tomori, realizing that she was going to die, wrote on the floor with her own blood to let us know the identity of the killer who stabbed her, not maid. In other words, to refer to the ultimate maid word. The thought that passed by the killer's mind so far was not thinking of telling everyone to save Tomori. The thought of killing Tomori was that she couldn't breathe, just so they would blame the wrong person. For them, the killer committed a terrible act that was hard to think of as a human being in order to give a certain final blow. They first pulled out a knife stuck in Tomori's stomach. It was already cruel enough to do this, however. They aimed the knife again at Tomori, just to put it back on her neck. Oof, brutal. In the process, blood spurted like a fountain, but the killer was the size that could cover them, preventing the blood from splattering them. In contrast to Tyra, who stabbed Tomori in an accident and unintentionally, you can see that it was an extremely premeditated crime. Damn. That's how Tomori lost their strength to live. Tomori thought about killing, of course, and even tried to kill Tyra. Still, did she have to die so badly? Either way, the culprit who succeeded in killing Tomori through a fatal wound now was starting a backup operation. First, the killer installed the fuse, drawing a line around the walls of the switchium. I don't know where Tomori originally intended to use it, but they used the tools Tomori had. In the end, since Tomori prepared the tools, the killer themselves couldn't be suspected of this act. In actuality, we had a pretty hard time figuring out who brought the tools because of this. The fuse was installed mainly on the glass window as to not burn as possible, and then lit it with a lighter. The lighter was originally brought by Tomori, and the reason the glass was made to break automatically was because when the temperature inside the switchium becomes hot after a certain period of time, using the temperature difference between indoors and outdoors. While the criminal themselves was with the others, if they heard the cracking sound, as long as they made them think someone inside the switchium broke the glass, the killer had the perfect alibi. This was the unusual structure of the switchium, and the glass window was cleared. It was possible because of the characteristics of the room, but this trick wasn't that meticulous. No one noticed the fire when the fire was being made. It was a futile trick, so the killer put the plan into action than anyone else. After completing the installation of the fuse, the criminal reported the fact of the fire with a loud voice, as if they were the fire discoverer. Some of the people who heard the sound came to the front of the switchium as the culprit intended. Those who heard the killer's voice at that time were Kinjo, Mekaru, and Uehara, those three people. He's so fine, look at that. At this point, three people who had not yet known that a murder had occurred decided to extinguish the fire first, without even dreaming that they were with the killer. 3. No, even the killer came with a fire extinguisher from the hallway and started to extinguish the flames. But then, to us, the killer, to anyone, something unimaginable happened. Tomori, who must have had her throat pierced with a kitchen knife, was still alive. It's strange enough to say that it's a contradiction when you think about it, in general, but Tomori, the victim, was holding on to the thread-like lifeline. And Tomori used all of her last strength. She corrected the dying message that she wrote "made" with a large X next to it, not made. In other words, it was telling us this is not the maid. I would like the killer's name instead, but just an X with a throat stab. It was already an incredible feat to do. For real though. After correcting the dying message, Tomori's life was gone. Bleeding because of her heart, because her heart was beating until then, the amount of blood increased more than what of an ordinary person, and thanks to that, we could prove Tomori was still alive. Of course, that would have been fatal for the killer. Yes. Originally, only looking at the words "made" put Tyra in doubt. She could have done it, but because the X was left remaining for no reason, the elaborate plan was doomed to fail. Tomori, even though she tried to kill and she couldn't be forgiven, she acted. At the end of the day, she was trying to tell us the correct answer with all of her strength. And the situation goes back to the power room. When the fire was put off and the setup was almost completely staged, suddenly hearing the sound of glass breaking inside the switchium, this was done in the best conditions intended by the killer. Thanks to this, everyone thought someone inside the switchium broke the glass. Everything was the way the killer wanted. The killer, who was the one on the scene at that time, I would imagine they had a smile of satisfaction. Trying not to give off any kind of vibe. The three of them, except Uehara, who went to watch the entrance to check the sound, went inside the switchium. In there, saw Tomori's body. At that point, the body discovery announcement rang. The others who heard the body discovery announcement arrived one by one, everyone gathered in the power room. Perhaps Tyra, who was in the position of the third party at this time, was most surprised because Tyra did not know the existence of the criminal. She thought she was the culprit, and yet a fire incident happened that Tyra herself did not know. So when we received the Monokuma file and started investigating, the killer started the last act. First, the killer puts the third flashlight they used on the floor. The flashlight was also in the state of charcoal because it was caught in the fire. The reason why, it's because they threw something that catches our eyes on the floor in order to create a certain situation. The killer installed a sharp wire on the way of the flashlight, and she talked as if she had found a flashlight and voluntarily walked to pick it up. Yes, they have a sharp wire installed. Here, the killer deliberately gets caught in a wire trap and cut their own leg. It was also precisely aimed at cutting the back tendon. I didn't even think at the time that the killer was going to cripple their own leg. Although it was the culprit's intention to make us think so. One mistake of the killer here is that the rear tendon was cut despite walking forward. But I didn't even think about it because a person who saw an injured one at the time wouldn't think that. It must have been the culprit's idea, whose purpose was to get out of here. The culprit even gave up one leg of themselves and showed the look of being a victim in all of this. Thanks to it, we almost got hooked into thinking, would you cut your own leg? While staring at us, the killer would have been laughing inside. In this case, there were three people, including the killer, Tomori and Tyra. But also, most of the suspicions went to Tyra, so the identity of the killer was ambiguous. However, as a result of matching Tyra's honest statements with various situations, we were able to uncover the identity of the killer. The criminal who tried to hide their identity by throwing away their leg. The perpetrator who committed such a terrible thing to Tomori. The identity of the culprit who was smiling with a smile of deceit, watching our action scenes. Oh shit. Oh, this is so good. It's no one else other than you. Hata no Ayame. Oh shit. I feared that was a banger. Although I feel sorry for her, because I do like her a lot. How about it, Atano? If you have anything to object to, please do. No, wait a minute. Something is wrong. It's not like this. Really? What's not it? It's all decided. Shouldn't we see the end now? No, it's not over. It can't be over. But even if everything is correct and there's evidence, I can't convince myself. Hatano, is the killer who murdered Tomori that way? Darn it, Hatano. Damn it. Lover then. No, Ayame-chan, please tell them they're wrong. No. Yuri. Poor Ayame, actually. I really like her. Oh shit, it's over. 8, 8, 8. It's all I'm seeing. Yeah. Because you died more than once in the trial, you didn't get medal. I didn't die. I'm here. It's all because of the stupidest... the game with, like, the rhythm game thing. Oh? Well, what? Are you done? Oh, what the hell? You guys took so long that I was asleep at the middle of it. Nope, I never slept. Mr. Monokuma, did you sleep? Oh, no doubt. Okay, well, anyways, you guys seem to have come to your own conclusions, so it's okay to go into voting time soon. Now then, you guys, vote with the switch in front of your hands. As I said last time, we do not accept invalid votes, so press carefully. As a result of the voting, who will become the blackened, and the answer will be the correct answer or the wrong one. Or the dreadfully wrong one. Now, what will happen? It's her. Poor Ayame. But I did say it at some point, after 3 million other theories. Still, the progressions of things did shock me a lot. I had no idea that had went on. You know? It was really cool to figure it out. That's amazing! You're correct! Tomori Kizuna was terribly killed. Like that by the ruthless blackened... Which was Ayame Hatano, that's the answer. The answer... Did we do it? Did we get to the culprit? Why is the answer correct? I'm not happy to guess this. Damn it. Oh, by the way, the vote wasn't unanimous. Akane. Miss Tyra, no matter how much you wanted voting on yourself, you don't want a suicide, okay? God, they're so doomed Yuri. Doomed Yuri. No. Who would believe what you're saying? I can't admit. I won't admit. It's a big deal, so be careful next time. Anyway, whatever you say, there's only one truth. But I said it right. I don't lie when it comes to class trials. Is this real? Is Atano really the killer? Of course she is. I guarantee this. You guys said the answer you came up and, right? Denying this is nothing more than an escape from reality. Are you right? I am a Chan. Only the judge was talking. Everyone couldn't even breathe, because the result of the trial was so terrible. Miss Tyra played the role of accomplice, so the case was extremely extreme. But it was also because the incident happened late at night. Why? I ask why? Why did such a girl like you kill her? You watch your mouth, Kobashikawa-kun. This can't be true. How is Ayame-chan a killer? We want to believe that, but... Stop it, Akane. Eh? Any more than this, and it's only gonna make it worse. I can't hide anymore. What are you talking about, Ayame-chan? You can't hide it? Oh, if you say it like that, it makes you look like the culprit, you know? I'm sorry. You're sorry? Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Tomori was killed by me. What? Yeah, well, you don't have to make another announcement, because Monokuma already confirmed it. Why did you... Did she have to kill even going as far as breaking your own leg? And that's right, if the answer we came up with is correct, doesn't that mean all we said, all of our reasoning was correct? We were asking to end the trial early so that we could heal your leg as soon as possible. If you're the killer, it doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. I can't believe this. Yes, in the end, you were also a murderer. Shut up! Tsurugi, kindly shut the fuck up. It's surprising, but the word unexpected doesn't apply to criminals. Because even outside of these walls, there are piles of criminals who are doing heinous things with these small faces. Why? Why did you do it? Please answer us. Why did you do that? That's obvious. It's because I want to get out of here. Huh? Isn't that obvious? Other than that, there's no other reason to commit a murder. To get out of here and seek my freedom. I wanted to return to my usually daily living. That's why everyone has no choice but to sympathize. It was just the choice of a murder as means. OMG! Marina, hello. What did you just say? Well, I have news for you. It was Ayame. So it really was Ayame, yes. See, I did say it was her at some point, still on part 1, right? I'm so smart. This is so funny. Yeah. It's funny because you said it like out of, like, just half-assed, but you were right. You're actually the ultimate, I don't know, detective? Like Kyoko and Shuichi? Whatever. But it had a lot of twists. It was really fun. I mean, it was really sad but fun. First thing I said was, oh, I don't like Ayame. I think she's fake. Maybe she did it. Yeah, you did say that. I mean, I like... I don't know how to explain it. She seemed genuine to me. I mean, she is in the sense of, like, she's still being pretty, like, herself, but she took her chance. The ultimate intuition person. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, you didn't see the whole case, but it was, like, Kizuna, so, like, the one who died, was planning a murder, and she invited, Akane, so, like, the maid, to talk to her, and so they could join forces and kill Yuki, because the secret note said that Yuki might know who the mastermind is. So Kizuna was like, well, let's kill this guy. But Akane, which is the maid, was like, absolutely not, I'm not killing him, I'm not killing nobody. But Kizuna with a knife. So Akane, like, started struggling, and at some point they couldn't see shit. So she accidentally stabbed Kizuna on the stomach, and she was bleeding out for a while, but didn't die. But then Ayame came into the crime scene, saw her dying, and instead of, asking for Kanata, since she's the surgeon, to help, Ayame decided to strike her in the neck and take it as a chance to get out of here. You finally got my plan. I thought it was perfect because I could use Taira Akane. Wait, no, we're right, because what is this? No, Hadano. What? In the end, you were just the same person as Higa? Oh my god, she was so shocked, even her name turned Korean. Taira Akane. This is what nature is, after all. Nobody can judge just by looks. Now I must know the evil face that committed this murder. Oh, you caught me. Hey, ha ha ha. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, I like her. This is Hatano's true nature? She just wanted to get out of here, and for that reason she killed Tomori? Really, that's all? Something just doesn't feel right. As Kinjo said, by appearance. This might be what Hatano really looks like, but what is this deep pain in my head? Honestly, I'm gonna switch to my laptop real quick. Okay. I'm almost going, I guess, since the trial is about to end. And I really just wanted to finish the trial today, but yeah. You'll probably still catch me. Sorry, I was blowing my nose. I'm fighting for my life. I forgot to mute while blowing my nose, I'm sorry. I can see you with my eyes open anymore. Let's just end it. End it? You mean the execution? You were that kind of person, Hatano? For what the hell did we do this? Damn it! Or who did we trust for? Monokuma, get it started. Stop, I want to hear it. Now wait a second, can we finish things like this? Can we really send Hatano like this? But Maeda, look at her. You might be right, but whatever you say to her won't work. Execution, unfortunate for me. It was a waste. Hatano, is this really you? Are you saying you were pretending to be a human being? Ah yes, this is the real me. I thought you guys who were stupid couldn't figure out my tricks, but I guess you weren't so bad after all. I'm back, hey. Okay, I know that she could very well just be like this, but I don't really buy it, because, you know, Akane was the one that committed the crime. Like, the first crime, accidentally. Like, stabbing her on the stomach. Like Kizuna. And we both know that Akane and Ayame were very close. I still kind of think that Ayame was just trying to, you know, take this blame for Akane, so that Akane didn't have to die, because they were so close, but I don't really know. I might be wrong, but I really do feel like that would be the real reason. And now Ayame is just acting like this, just so, you know, just to get things over with. Oh, what? Hey, please stop, Hatano. If I look at Hatano's appearance any more than this, I'll go crazy. Hatano, you really don't have regrets? Are you satisfied with your actions? Of course, it's my execution, come on. If you say regret, I couldn't get out of here. That's all I regret. Lies. See? Mikako is onto her just like me. Lies. What? You wanting to get out of here, it's a lie. What? You think you know me, don't you? It's not a lie. I did murder because I wanted to get out of here, that's all. If you wanted to leave this place, you wouldn't have cut your own leg. I was literally said this when Kanata was like fighting with us and I had to refute. I was like, well, but maybe Ayame just didn't actually want to leave this place. And she was really just, you know, taking the blame because she wants Akane to leave. Oh, I love Doomed Yuri. I love Doomed Yuri. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Let's see if it is what I'm saying or not. What do you mean? Hatano did murder. That's correct. But there must have been another reason. You like acting as a villain, but your body is trembling, Hatano. I'm saying. Curses. Then the Hatano we just saw, she was just acting? You mean she act crazy on purpose? So then why did she really kill? Because of Akane. Because they're lesbians and in love with each other. I'm saying. You guys don't believe me? I'm a lesbian. I know. I feel it in me. Kurokawa, I can't. Hatano. After saying that, Hatano's appearance returned to normal. At that moment, I felt the pain disappearing from my mind, and The sense of incongruity before was gone. My hands are already dirty, and it might sound like an excuse, but please let me tell you. This is how I committed my murder. I was running down the second floor corridor at the time of the incident, as you guessed. At that time, I saw Akane running somewhere. I'm fucking saying, bitch! Oh, God bless lesbian Jesus. You feel it in you, that's what you said. Yes. Exactly. Wink wonk. At that time, I saw Akane running somewhere. She was going in such a hurry, I tried to talk, but then I realized that Akane's body was covered in blood. I went into the power room where Akane had come out with no doubt. She came out? Perfect. Why am I getting excited? She's about to die. Oh fuck. Oh, Monomi plushie, help me. She probably, and Ayame probably knew that like Kizuna really couldn't be saved, like she was bleeding out, and she thought, well, if I don't do anything, Akane is gonna be blamed for murder even though it was accidental. And like there's absolutely no way to save her because she's literally bleeding out. So I really need to kill her. Guys. Not me clapping for myself. Yeah. I found out that something had happened inside the switch room. I took a flashlight in a hurry to check the condition inside, and Tomori was dying. And there was a knife stuck in her stomach, as you all said. Then why did you kill her there? You could have thought of a way to call the others and let Tomori live. Because that was not the case. It was not the case? According to the facts I've seen, when I discovered her, Tomori was almost dead. See? I'm saying. I'm so smart, guy. I knew she was breathing hard, but that was it. She was already in the brink of death. That was until she got killed by you. I was worried, anxious, and scared. If Tomori dies, Akane becomes the killer. It was a scary thought. Oh God! Oh my God! What did I say? God, I'm okay, let's be real, it didn't take a genius to think that, but I feel smart because I knew this from a long time ago. I was saying that it could have been Akane or Ayame to protect the other. I'm so smart. I wanted to throw that thought away. At that time, I really wanted to think about it. That kind and good-natured Akane. Why would she stab Tomori? I learned that it was an accident, though, before the trial, but at the time she had no idea. In my head, I just went like this because I only thought about Akane becoming the blackened of this case. I couldn't leave her alone. I couldn't leave my friend alone, your girlfriend, alone while knowing everything. Throwing everything away for the sake of survival. Wait a minute, then the reason Hatano committed murder was... Ayame-chan. Because of me? To release me from becoming the blackened? I just couldn't stay put and watch Akane be executed for pretending I didn't see it. I also wanted to call Inori to heal Tomori. But if Tomori's breathing goes out while I go to get Inori, then Akane would have been executed without fail due to my mistaken judgment. Oh, that's true, she had a lot... Oh my God. I didn't know how the trial went, but yeah, it was pretty weird that they also had a stomach stab. Yeah. I couldn't allow that to happen. You. Then from the very beginning you were thinking of dying instead of Tyra? And that, including the cut on her tendon. All of that was to protect Tyra? This is the truth. I just couldn't say I didn't know about crime. A sad tragedy born from friendship. For a while, no one could speak. Inside the courtroom, only Tyra's wailing was the only voice ringing in our ears. Was that really the only reason? Yeah? It is a commendable act to lay down one's life for others. It's not possible without some courage. In that aspect, you deserve to be recognized. Ooh. Oh my god! But if those were only the intentions to do that, it would not have been necessary to go to a trial like this, right? Even if you reveal the facts to everyone and accept the execution, your intentions do not change. But at the time of the trial, your appearance became as if you looked desperate. Despair. Hey, Mekaro, if you say anything more to Atano, I won't let it stand. Even if you're a woman. I'm stretching my legs, guys. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. Even if you're a woman. I'm not scared of you, idiot. And shut up. I'm talking with Ayame Hatano right now. No, it's okay. Calm down, Kobashikawa. Sure, Mekaru, there was something else. What else was there? Oh my god, sorry. Ray's cooking. She's gonna cook something. Yep. I didn't tell you this, as it would sound like an excuse, as I said the first time. As Mekaru pointed out, doing this for Akane might have been just a pretext. I'll tell you everything. I can't be said. There was no darkness in my heart. Somewhere in my mind, it was like, it's okay because it's for Hakane. But there was also the desire to get out from this place. It must have existed in my mind at one point. I mean, of course, but that's normal. Stretch. Yep. I mean, like, that's normal. But, like, maybe if it hadn't been Akane, she wouldn't be pushed to go this far, I believe. But, like, obviously, you're still gonna try to get out, I guess. It did? Oh, but even with your leg like this? This was a meaning of apology to you guys if I succeeded in escaping. Oh, I see. My leg is paralyzed, everything is already too late. What are you saying? Motive. The first motive that we got when Maki was murdered, the outside world I saw there was a terrible world that couldn't even run properly. Huh? How is that possible? So in the end, the initial motive was the driving force too. Other than me, my coworkers, my rivals, they can't even walk anymore. But if that's the case, what's the use of getting out of here with my legs fine? What? How did that happen? I don't know what happened. I thought that video was just a manipulation. And I thought Hatana would be the first to run non-stop and never be fooled. I know, but I wanted to check if it was real. Until I saw it with my own eyes, I was nervous. And every day it drives me like crazy. This wasn't recent. From the time Maki died, I've been running around in my... I had nightmares every night and I was always confused when I was with her. All that can be said of me is the fact that something has gone blank. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. No one objected to Hatano. The feeling Hatano felt was exactly the same as me, because I still remember my family, and when I was alone, I couldn't stay still because of anxiety. After all, every breath was about the motive again and again. We were vigilant about that new motive, called secret note, but the motive that I was giving the first time, no matter how many new motives came out, it did not disappear. The intense image was clearly stuck in our minds. I understand the feeling, but you were weird. I don't feel a strong will like Mitsuhiro Higa. Yep, exactly. because she didn't want to betray them. The desire to go outside. Was it a conflict? Conflict? Will you lose us for the chance to live outside? Would you accept death for your dear friend Tyra? Yep. You were in conflict, weren't you, Hatano? It wasn't as big as that, but by the time Maeda pointed me as the culprit, I had already given up on escaping. After everything was revealed. But the reason I got ugly and struggled until the end, it was because of Akane. I was relieved to learn that it was only an accident that Akane stabbed Tomori during the trial, because I knew Akane the way I knew her. Even though after I was driven as the culprit, Akane tried to deny my crime more severely than me, the culprit, to prevent me from being executed. I am the one that betrayed you all and committed murder. I'm a little happy inside. Like I wanted Akane not to die. She has the same mind too, because you guys are in love. More than that, how disappointed Akane would be if I admitted the crime. Not to mention Maeda and Kinjo couldn't be beaten. Why are you smiling? Huh? Oh, you're angry, Akane. I knew you would be disappointed, but I'm sorry. Why? You did because of someone like... How can you laugh like that? How can I laugh? Akane asks something very strange. Thanks to me, Akane is able to survive safely. Is there anything more simple than this? Oh my god, guys! Are we serious? Doomed Yuri! Doomed Yuri! Me when there's doomed Yuri at the function! Ha ha ha! Ah! Oh my god! It's so over. Yeah, it's a ton over, for real. The smile, please. Yeah. Atanu. Oh, damn it. In the end, I'm just an idiot who, after waiting in between dreams and bonds, I've done things that shouldn't be done. Still, I'm satisfied. I could have saved at least Akane. I feel somewhat relieved. Although my dream ends here, you guys don't make the same mistake like me. Go after the best dreams you believe in. I chose to protect my dear friend rather than my dream. Now I'll say goodbye to this world, but at least I have no regrets. Don't goodbye or end it like that. If you make it sound so ominous, that really happens. It happens even if you don't say that. Monokuma. Well, I understand Hatana's situation, but it's taking too long. Look, if this is a game, you have to think about the person. Shut up, Monokuma! This is just like the Doom Yuri from the first game, and then she dies. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Wait! I think my OBS is acting up. Hold on. Is stream still going? I got a notification from OBS saying that it's like lagging or whatever. Well, I hope it's still going. Yes, I am to be punished. You take the sin and pay the penalty for it. Yeah, it's still going. Oh, confident attitude. I don't like that. It's different from Higakun. But for Miss Satano... Oh my god. But for Miss Satano and Miss Tyra, it's whatever. In the end, the cause was that you wanted to go out, right? Hey. I, Hatano-san, a little while ago, said it with her own mouth. She was conflicted because she wanted to go out. Life is still running and like her. Fuck. Too soon, man. Too soon. Still going, yeah. Good. Shut up. You were the one who created this whole situation itself. What are you saying? What am I saying? Are you that stupid? If you forget the outside world, this wouldn't happen. You just need to live comfortably here. So if you want to get out, you have to go through a murder case. You should know this already. Stop spouting your nonsense and go ahead, disgusting bear. Fine, I won't meddle with you guys anymore. It's also because midnight already passed, so... Let's start! The heart racing punishment time! I have prepared a very special punishment for Hayame Hatano, the ultimate sprinter, who is the blanket of this case. Ashiaki time! Couldn't be the self-sacrificial girly. Everyone, remember to get along. No, wait a minute, Ayama-chan, please wait. Oh, there are still many things I haven't told you. Ayama-chan, are you gonna confess? Let's go all out. Ayama-chan, because of me, because of a fool like me, I stabbed someone by accident and I didn't do any cleanup. I also just bothered you. I made a scene. Don't go, I'm going to die. All I need to do is die. Monokuma, wait. It's punishment time! Akane, I want you to be alive. Leave. Wait! Oh shit, that was painful. Why don't you just tell her I love you, right? Wait, will this not play execution because it said something? Why don't you just... Maiden and Italy went to a bar. Real. Oh, it's playing. Hope it works. Oh my god. I also used to do this, by the way. She has my ultimate, probably. Oh my god. Dismantling sports... Oh god. Ouch. Jesus Christ. Pretty brutal. Damn. You used to be strapped in a Monokuma-shaped chair while being chased by saw blades? You must have lived a adventurous life, ain't you? Exactly. I was really good at it. Yahoo! This thrilling feeling of endorphins rising. It's a fantastic profit. Ayame-chan, Ayame-chan. No! Rest in pieces, for real. It's too much. Flesh, blood. Hatano. Oh no, I don't think I can hold it in anymore. She had something to tell us after trial. Mikako, I mean. Rest in pieces. Yeah. Hatano was executed. So much cruelty, so mercilessly. I found myself closing my mouth to endure the vomit that had reached my throat. For her colleagues and for her best friend, her girlfriend, Hatano willingly gave up her life. How many people can do that in the world? That was the kind of person she was. Goodbye, Hatano. Evil, ugly, it's not a dream. How long do I have to continue this nightmare? It's up to you guys, it's a nightmare. If you guys forget only the outside world and live in harmony here, you're happy and you don't know what to do. You mentioned this in the first trial as well. Forget the outside world. We really can't have our beauty in Danganronpa, can't we? For real, I'm saying. It's always someone dying. Jesus Christ. Sakura and Hina, my realist Yuri. Of course, they were doomed as well. Forget the outside world. You keep emphasizing the words. What is the purpose? What's the reason you want from keeping us inside? If I tell you that it's a major spoiler, it might transform into a wave of protest. Shut up, you bastard. Why do you do this to us? Why? Tell us the reason. Wouldn't it be desperate to kill each other without knowing that? Then let's ask something different. The cost of entering an execution of this school is nothing but ordinary, absolutely impossible. What the hell are you? Where does this organization come from? There are a lot of things you are curious about, huh? Good. Then would you like a special service? Everything that you see in the school from the beginning, it was all here. I just modified it a tiny bit. I tried so hard to make you guys feel amazing despair, yet you guys ignored my warnings. Truly sad. You're so noisy. What is despair? Is it so fun to play with a person's life? Huh? Do you think I'm just doing this to simply enjoy it? Well, it's true at some point, although I'm actually enjoying it. You guys don't know how important is all of this. Boo 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 boo, no clue at all. What are you talking about? Nothing you need to know. If you're curious, do your own research and find out. After all, it's written in the school rules. Investigation is whatever, you can investigate. I know that's what he said. I didn't mean to skip. Well, this is it. After enjoying a brilliant execution, I woke up because I'm feeling so worked up. But if I don't sleep, it's dangerous because I might sleep all day tomorrow. Of course, everyone did a good job. It seems to be a good despair finale, so at this point, the class trial is over. Good night. Despair? You mean despair? Real. After Monokuma disappeared, only Tyra's sobbing sound came from the trial grounds. I felt like I would go crazy too. It's an indescribable evil feeling, a feeling of despair beyond reason. It seemed like my body was crushed by a tremendous pressure. Despair! Wait, I'm having a coughing fit. Be right back. Okay. But I cannot give up here. I have to move forward for the sake of our dead friends. Even though I thought in my head, my body wouldn't move nor follow. Can we really get out of here? The second trial is over. 4 people have lost their lives. Who will be next? Is it me? I am a child. Taira, calm down. Everyone is sad. It's all because of me. Kizuna-chan died because of me. Ayama-chan also died because of me. That's right, isn't it? All because of me. All because of me. It's all because of me. Reprimanding for yourself. I know all too well that it wasn't because of Tyra, but I just couldn't tell her anything. It's hard. It's too hard to put yourself up, but taking care of others would be a real sainthood. All we can do for Tyra is to let her cry freely without interruption. To be able to complain such difficult feelings with tears. It could have been me instead. It's ugly and noisy. Oh, here comes this asshole. I can wait for Yuki Dukiti to say it's Dangan time. Yeah, for real. What? Yeah, it's all because of you. I know you well enough. If you feel guilty like that, write a will and commit suicide already. Which just said kill yourself. No, you kill yourself, Tsurugi. Bitch. Hey, what did you say, Kinjo? Say it again. It's better to get behind a bitch blackened like you. Blackened? Kinjo, are you crazy? Why are you suddenly saying all this stuff? If I ever mute for a bit longer than normal, it's because I'm coughing. My cold beating my ass. Just kidding, I'm way better today. I hate this the most. In my true sense, a applicant is subtly convicted of innocence to avoid the law. Blackened? You mean Tyra? Is there anyone else who fits? Stop! This is bullshit. How many times has it been revealed that the stabbing Tyra did to Tomori was an accident? Is that really what you say to someone who just lost a friend after their death? What's his problem? I'm saying, like, this guy is a freak. Not in a good way. An accident, of course it was. Kizuna Tomori started it all. However, who made the final blows, no matter the pretext, must be punished. The two were punished and killed, right? Taira Hakane, who was the art of the case. More than them is alive and clean from this. Have you forgotten, even if this woman had killed Tomori in an accident, in the class trial, Akane Taira made a false statement to hide her crimes. Oh, that's the moment. Tsurugi, the fandom's toxic husband. Though. See, I've already said this many times on other streams, but I am a fan of morally grey bitches, antagonist bitches, and all that type of shit. Like, my favorite character of all time is literally Nagito. But this guy, he's a cop, saying this type of bullshit, so it pisses me off. I have to be real, it pisses me off. Like, if he just said this bullshit, I would be fine. And he was, like, just a normal guy, I would probably be eating it up, because, like, even though I disagree with him, it's like, oh my god, you're so different, you're so fucked up, different morals and shit. But if he was a regular guy, it would be fine. And also, if he was just a police officer, since it's a video game, it's like, okay, whatever, we can kind of, like, passar o pano, like I say in Portuguese. How do you say it in English? I always forget. Like, turn a blind eye a little bit. But since he's both, he's a cop, and he has this type of ideology, then he just pisses me off, I'm sorry. I cannot like him. But, I mean, I like him in the sense that he makes the game interesting. So, on that sense, I like it. Like, keep it up. But, like, I do not like him in other sense. I mean, like, he just pisses me off. He was comic relief for me all of the game, even though he was supposed to be an anti-hero. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel, honestly. Like, he basically just said, kill yourself. This guy, I swear to God. I'm more interested. I love Rei. I fucking love Rei. She is giving Byakuya, and I love that. And I also love Kinji. I'm obsessed with Kinji, I have to be real. He's so... Yes. Akane Taira made a false statement to hide her crimes. What would have happened if we were caught in that lie? Isn't it terrible to imagine? Directly or indirectly, Taira Akane almost put us all at risk. Dude, relax. Get that stick out of your ass. Rei just voices what we all think, to be honest. Real as fuck. But she couldn't help it, could she? Tara knew she was guilty. And she knew she would be executed if she told the truth. Then she shouldn't have done that in the first place. No matter how much of an accident it was, you think it makes sense to go and wash the blood to destroy evidence as you stab Tomori? A girl who is willing to say that they're innocent? Isn't it normal to at least support Tomori and give her first aid or call Inori as soon as possible? They do have a point. Kinji, no! Don't agree with him. Don't. Kinji, you're on timeout for now. For now, my favorite is Ray. Joking. No, Kinji, I love you. This isn't you. Look me in the eye. I mean, I guess what Tsurugi is saying has a point in the sense of like, Akane could have gone and told Inori, Kanata, and like try to fix it, but her first thought was to like hide the things. But like, I get it, you know, I'm not blaming her. I don't care. I literally don't give a fuck. Let her be a lesbian and let her, you know, whatever. Please think of Tyra. The accident might have happened and a rescue might not have occurred because she was in a state of panic. No, I'm confident of this. If Tyra Akane was really the Blackened, it's certain for a fact that she would try to trick us all with selfish thoughts. This guy is getting pissed off. This guy is Twitter. He's like getting pissed off over a guy they made up. Like he's just making up a possibility. I mean, you can kind of infer it. It's true, but you don't know for sure. And it's pointless to be thinking of hypotheses when it's over. Move on. It's over. Ayame was the culprit. Move on. Stop talking, Kinjo, you bastard. I'm not gonna tolerate this anymore. Oi, calm down, Koba Boxer. Get your fists down, manly boy. You guys need to look at things objectively. What she did, it's wrong in every sense. There's still a lot to talk about, but I don't know. I don't think it's the right time when everyone is on edge and confused as it is now. It's late today, so go to bed. I'll talk with you all tomorrow morning. And he just left. I never got Kinji's hype. Well, I'll explain it to you. He has white hair and pronouns, and I'm in love with him. Joking. I don't know, I love him. I'm obsessed with him. I like the way he speaks. I like the things that I have spoken to him before. I love him. He's cool. And he's the type of priest that's like, I don't force my faith on others. So I'm like, okay, then you're one of the good ones. One of the good religious people. Sorry. But yeah. Are you gonna leave just like that? Hey! Why is Kinjo doing this? It's like Kinjo is creating a separation between us. So what do we do now? Is Tara going to recover? Losing a loved one is a very difficult feeling. See, he isn't even homophobic. Ah, that's right. Tyra, are you okay? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh god. She's losing her cool. You like white hair and pronouns? Let me introduce you to Griffith Brother. I thought you were gonna say, let me introduce you to my grandma or something. Sorry. Gilf Hunter? Joking. Gilf Hunter gal? Just kidding. Tara, it's all good now. Let's all rest for today. I don't feel good after a class trial. It's already late. Near dawn. Go sleep. Let's do as Kurokawa suggests. Honestly, I can't afford to think right now. We'll listen to Kinjo tomorrow. Today we are going to sleep. Mikako also had stuff to say. I'm really curious. Okay, I feel like the more we do this, the harder we have to work. Everyone, have a good night. Sleep well. Being in such a situation is unusual in itself, but the current situation was much more than the first trial. Kinjo, who should leave. Everyone seems to be getting twisted more and more, and our friends start to lose their lives one by one. What can I do at times like these? Play around and relax? Oh my god, my voice. Play around with everyone and relax while learning about them. Follow my own dreams. I know it's Yuki. Why am I reading with their voices, kinda? Right now I think it's impossible for anything to happen. I have no more power to think anymore. Let's sleep for today. Let me see. I plan on dyeing my hair white one day myself, not gonna lie, but I want to let it grow first. Real? You would eat. Oh, the third chapter is going to be very fun. Yay, I'm excited. If I'm not mistaken, there was a past streamer who thought Kinji's favorite item were holy nails, thinking they were nail polish. So they thought Kinji is a yesified king because he does the like nail pose. I know, it's Weeby, right? I love watching Weeby actually. And I watched a bit of her gameplay too. But then I was like trying to watch a silent one just so I would have like my own thoughts completely, and then I will watch her whole gameplay when I'm done. Because I do really love Weeby. Like, I don't know, she's like my favorite streamer, I think. And I'm pretty sure you mean her, because I did watch a bit, and she was talking about that, or something similar. Tsurugi's attitude is gay as fuck, for real. I returned to my room. When I left the courtroom and returned to my dormitory, I greeted some of my friends and tried to chat a little, but everyone seemed to have no energy. That's no wonder. It only passed 3 or 4 hours before returning to my room, but within those 3 or 4 hours we lost very precious things. It feels like it's been years, and then the stiff dorm bed that couldn't be comfortable is now feeling better than anything else. Tired. A desperate situation in which we taste the despair of the death of our friends and do not know whether we will be able to stand up. Again, what kind of despair awaits us from tomorrow? Now I don't even think there's hope anywhere. But there's always hope if you look hard enough. Oh my god. Now I have only passed the second class trial, but this is not the end. The despair surrounding us was approaching, involving us deeper and deeper. What the hell? Oh my god, I need to save and oh Jesus. God, this just gave me flashbacks to fucking Aowani. And I'll be real, if there's an horror game creature that scares the shit out of me is the fucking Oni. He's so fucking scary. And this just gave me flashbacks for real. Hey, hello, I don't know if you're comfortable. Don't you feel comfortable? Oh, it would be weird if you were tied up in public like this, but if you're comfortable... No, wait, if it is comfortable, you're a true Mazo? But you're not, right? Who? Oh well, I came to bring you the meal again today. Your appearance is still there, so... take good care of your health until then. Hope? Nagito bursts through the wall. I'm saying poetry error. For real. Bro, that's what I was gonna say. This is just like Aowani. See, great minds think alike. We also have a Yuri connection. I'm joking. But like, for real. That's what I thought. I played Aowani like 4 or 5 times. I love finishing it from time to time. It really gave me resilience to horror games. LMAO. Is this what they call horny jail? Yes. Also based. Aowani is one of my like childhood games, I have to be real. I was a normal child. Oh, boo boo. By the way, who could have thought you would be led like this? I'm really sorry for being like this and having to lock you up. In fact, it would have been nice if I let everyone stay with you too. Your body is one that cannot age, isn't it? Who? We have a Yuri connection, but the writers don't want to give that to us. For real. Who are we talking about here? Still art? How do you read it, huh? I like it. It will be alright when your turn comes. By the time, how many people will survive? Huh? What? Ah, I getcha, I getcha. It's because that woman you love is still alive. Huh? Huh? There's nothing to worry about, Junko. It's all Junko. I'll go there then, because if I'm not watching, I don't know what those guys will try to pull. So, see you next time. I'm very confused. Chapter 2 and I will say when I get the chance and then I'll leave. Uni, Yuki, Yuri, huh? Yes. Guys, here's my things that I have to say. If Kinji dies, I'm killing myself. If Rei dies, I'm killing myself. Where's Haru here? If Haru dies, I'm killing myself. If Mikako dies, I'm also killing myself. Kakeru too. Wait, I love all of them. Except Tsurugi. Can he die next? But actually no, because he's funny. I need him to threaten people to kill himself. Send that threat. If he had Twitter, he would be suspended. All the time. Do you want to save? Yes! And I will have to leave. Okay guys. With that, I bid you farewell. I will probably stream, I don't know if tomorrow or the other day, or I don't know, sometime this week. I mean, it's my birthday week and I don't like birthdays, so I'll probably be streaming. But yeah, what was that? What did I want to say? Alright, today is the first day of October, and since it's October, I just wanted to share that I don't like when the days are short. And I want summer so I can be at the beach the whole day. Because I love the beach and swimming. And, but yeah. Okay, that's my yep session. Goodbye guys, thanks for coming. Rei has to survive because they are Byakuya archetype. Exactly. That's what I'm counting on that. Bye bye, Elliot Chalk. Ookie spooky month. Yeah, it's true. I like nights. That's fair. I'm more of a, like, I love the other type of time. How do you call it? Something's daylight saving. I love the other, not the other, it's still that time, but like, I love when days are longer, it's so sad. But yeah, for those of you guys who enjoy it, then yay! Bye, kiss kiss. Bye besties, thank you for coming, hope you had fun. I sure did. The trial was had a lot of unexpected turns, and I love the Doomed Yuri, incredible. Well, bye guys, thanks, bye.